So with this one being full screen. Okay. Hi everybody. I ain't done a video in such a long time. I know the camera for me is right here now. I don't have the glasses on, so it's hard for me to pinpoint that little black. I thought the light is supposed to be on there. Yeah, okay. Let's record. Alright, so I made some, I don't know. Okay, I was using my front facing camera for this video session just now, just trying this. And then it started showing me about after 5 minutes that you got 10 minutes, and I don't know if it was going to last past 10 minutes or only 10-minute video. Like that would suck because it's meant for shorts front, you know, like 2 to 4 minute video. When I like to explain everything to everybody because I'm the record. I'm the record. Hi everybody, I'm the record. I'm the recorder. I am the record. You know what I mean? I'm the divine record. I am the Akashic record holder itself. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So let me explain things. It's been a very long time since I did one of these videos. And the reason why is because I'm very private. I'm a very private person. Like very private. Private. Like, you don't know who the fuck I am private. Like, who the fuck is this? I'm private, nigga. That's who I am. Private nigga. I'm the private nigga. That's funny as fuck. Oh my god. I know, I'm alright, fellas and ladies. Everyone, guys, whatever. Like I said, I have not made any type of video in months. Almost a year. Maybe I did do a video in the last year. But it's been a while. And it's mostly aligned with what I said earlier, and because it's like, well, how as this human, you start thinking things, and once you get separating yourself from being human only and start expanding yourself, you'll grow, you'll remember authenticity. You remember why you make connections with people, connections with things, connection with events, and then you'll make decisions. See, as this, before I do that, I am Mac, everybody, hi. I am very all over the place because of who I am. And if you can't follow me, hey, this is not for you. I guess I'm thinking about that too, my sis. The timing, yes. Everything's within the timing. You can't push it. If you push it, you can get somewhere in your physicality that you want things done, but it's not going to be the best for you. It sucks. It does. Because when you are this physical being called a human, you want everything right now, but you can't get it. It's a thing. For me, I figure it's like that because where I'm from, well, one of the places I'm from, everything seriously, I just snapped and here, got me a fucking cake in my hand. Oh, I want an elephant, gray with pink stripes. I don't fucking know. You know, bam, hi, how the fuck are you crazy? And people want to state shit, label, because they're still insane. Oh my God. They're still asleep, delusionalified, not authentic. They're still just thinking this is all there is, right? This isn't reality, you guys. Busting your bubbles. We don't even exist. Like, you don't exist. I don't exist. None of this exists. We think it exists, therefore we are, right? Yeah, there's a quote right there, for real. But it really makes meaningful wisdom. That's really what things, connections. So, again, my name is Mac, the human. And as you have known me, those who've seen prior videos of this one, we are we are, I would want to title us first of where we are at. the foundation flame of the Emerald Order for this Emerald covenant, like what we're doing as a collective of humanity, of God's children, the mother and father's children, yes. Mother and father's children, yes. Now, the way everything is, you want things, you wish things. So as a conscious creator, a co-creator next to God, with God, I can't say next, but with God itself, Father, we are Christ. So we can manifest magic shit, do things. Something pops in our head and we just create a new object, a way of doing things better or whatever. I don't know, whatever it is you're doing, you're doing it. You're the same thing as me. It's just that my memories are different from yours because your perspective, the way you're perceiving existence is meant for you, which is the same thing as mine is meant for me in the experience. But all of us together are still working as one unit, the monad, God, monad, the one consciousness, the one thing that only exists. That's what I'm saying. We're all this. The animals and the plants are God, but it's through Mother, directly through Mother. I'm saying like what's considered Earth, which I consider it's Terra. For me, it's Terra. I'm on Terra. I'm not Earth. I do get that human that Earth this, but it's Terra. For me, it's Terra. That's just where I'm at. So I'm on that 5th frequency level up. That's what it is. And the stronger the practice you are in that modality of, you're not in another slump. You got out of those slumps and you changed the way you think about life. And the more you practice within whatever within you, because you're God, that comes out more if you allow it. Same thing with forces, the ones that we're not fighting anybody but ourselves. God, I know. We're not fighting anyone. We think we've been projected that there's a war going on and there's battles and everything else is a fight. No. We perceive that because it was a injection through the DNA of this physicality. So we're here to remember who we authentically are and grow out of that. Say, okay, we are the experienced, but we are also the experiencer as being the monad, God. But we are also, because you can imagine, through imagination, the human imagination, we remember. Let's see here. Kalium is our name, and the way my name came out is Kali and but it's Kalium as in the scientific name for potassium as well. But I really think it's Kali and really. Like the mixture of Kali, the destroyer, in Indian history, you want to consider it that, and like God, like the feminine quality itself of God. See, what I represent is everything, like everything. I don't know how to explain that exactly yet. I am dragon energy. I'm here to help cultivate, not really cultivate, wrong word, balance, right? Yes, balance the energies, uplift humanity, because I'm a Christ. But resonating my own energy outward is what I've always done. But in the last 4 to 5 years now, 4, how I sounded, 4 years, in the last 4 years. All right, so in the last 4 years, I have practiced whatever the fuck I'm doing. I don't know, just doing this. Like, I don't just stand here, just sitting here going, no, seriously, whatever you think about. I don't know what I'm I'm doing, right? This is not what I do, but this is an example of something I could do. But it's just something that I do, right? And I'm resonating my own energy from here. I'm bringing source code energy down through my crown chakra all the way down. And I go down to the root, down to the motherfucking root. And then I bring it back up. But usually when I bring it back up, I spread it out. Because I know what I'm doing. But you can just like bring it down, bring it back up, bring it back down, bring it back up the fourth time, and then spread it out. You know, it's a feeling. You just feel like the love energy. It's like, I feel like there's sparkles that's come really, motherfuckers. Sparkles coming out of my goddamn body, you know. And then sometimes it's the fucking, the ray, the motherfucking, like, I just get big. I mean, I am the blue, not Blu-ray. I'm not Blu-ray, but I get the family of the Blu-ray. But as the Indigo Foundation flame, I am the original flame. And what I remember now is that I'm the invisible flame, the original fucking flame. Okay, Kalium is 13th frequency level. If you look upon the astrological chart of the starseed lineages, it's out there, guys. It's the universal template, the universal starseed template, I think it's called. I've had one, and I posted it years ago. But I'm a very private person, but it's now been brought to my attention. It's time for me to get out of here, right? Because you guys can handle my energy now. What I mean is, I'm dragon. I am dragon. Not a dragon, I am dragon. But I get a dragon, but it's not how we perceive ourselves. It's like, for me, I think it's like angelic energy. Or, because we're elemental. It's energy. We are the energy, because I'm the we, as in, not Kalium, but Stormbringer, Tempest, me, dragon, but I'm Akura, also fire dragon. But I'm a fire and wind dragon that I'm know for sure. It's like two different dragons, but I resonate more with Akura. But I also resonate sometimes with Tempest. So there's like my female and male versions. But there's other dragon me that I'm aware of. But the ones I'm working with directly are those two. That I am. Now I'm Stormwind or Tempest. And when I get Tempest is I'm the four winds of creation. Me as in this vessel, we represent the four winds of creation. That's very powerful. I don't know what the hell y'all might know about that stuff. But what I know also as dragon, I was the seeded one. The one that was seeded into stone for this whole thing. Hence the Emerald Covenant. The timeline shiftings were everywhere. My job is to help bring heaven to earth. Like, it's already been done. It's already been, like, we're galactic citizens already. From my recollection, 2024. Most of it strongly that I was getting video content from other people where they were stating stuff like that in 2025. So with me being who I am as the ascended master, I am yes, like our brother, and but I represent Mother, Barbelo. Yeah, I represent Mother. So I'm femininely divine, dominant. And yes, I love you women. And oh my God, I know. I was like out at a restaurant earlier. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting looks. Woo! Yeah. But it's like, hey man, I love you women. But everybody loves me in that way too. But it's the human. See, that's what this is. The connection of sexual energy. It's human. It's human compassion is what it is. That's why everybody's horny. It's just what it is, dog. Yet we need to control the horniness that we have within ourselves, and that way we're not spreading our seed and our energy towards something that's negative. We don't want to do that. We like, if you got a wife or a husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, somebody that you really care for, that's what is good. If you got a few of them, which I would like myself, seriously, just a group of women and me. Come on. That's it. I just need 4 women. I'm just fucking around. I mean, no, I am for real, but I am play too. But I'm stating is the sexual energy is this energy that humans give off that is the equivalent of God love, like compassion as a Christ. And I've noticed in recent years I'm getting more attention, but it was for the wrong reason. It was for the wrong reasons. Oh, you know what I mean? Like God. Like, yeah. Like, okay, I don't know if you guys think I'm small, skinny, or big dude, or what the fuck, I don't know. But I've always used to see myself as a big dude, a fat guy. But I'm noticing that I'm dropping weight. Like, this is nice. And I'm not exercising, I'm just being me. So I'm kind of like live a weird fasting life kind of thing. And also something from a guy, he's famous on YouTube. The dude that looked like a lion, he wears black, got the long black hair. I don't know the dude's name. Dwayne. I don't fucking know the dude's name. I can't remember his name, man. I can't remember his name. I don't remember. But anyway, he was a video he was on yesterday talking about fasting. And I'm like, wait a minute. He eats 1 time a day, a fat, nice meal, and he drinks nothing but salt water every day. Well, I drink nothing but water all day long. Okay, I started adding my sea salt into the water. Okay, I'll do that. Cool. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, I just started doing that. Like drinking seawater, salt water, because I got filtered seawater and regular filtered tap water in here. So, I mean, it's kind of salty, but it's like, it's supposed to keep, you well balanced. But he was talking about his exercise. He only does like a minute, 45 seconds per rep or whatever it is, because he's just like, he's getting some, I don't know how he's doing that. How did he perfect that technique? I want to know. He's like taking a dumbbell, lifting it with his arm, holding it for 45 seconds, just holding the motherfucking tight. He's getting the contraction going. And then he releases and he says something about to muscle failure. I don't know what that means. I haven't looked it up either. So he contracts and then he releases to muscular failure. So I don't know if this muscular, like you just let loose, or muscular failure, like you're totally like oh my God, but you have the weight. So I don't know what that means. I don't know. So anyways, he said he does that, and that's all he does. He goes to the gym. People have seen him in gym do that, and that's all he's skinny cut dude. He's just like a Spartan man, but he's like dude, you got no chest. He's got a chest, but it's thin muscles. Like I got a big chest. I came from a fat, big bodied guy. So when I get cut, this is gonna be like big. So it's like naturally I'm doing it, dropping the weight, gaining the muscle. I eat whatever I normally like to eat. I'm changing my diet more too again. And fresh vegetables and fruits can't last around me unless I freeze them. And I don't want to cook fresh fresh fruits that are frozen. I like to eat fresh fruits, but they never last. They can't last. And then if I don't eat them, they go to a waste. And it's like, because I don't have a flavor for it, fruits really. I just do. It's sweet. I'm not big on sweet stuff too much. I mean, I like sweets, but I'm saying like my most content of intake is salt. I eat a lot of rock. And I have a thing about that. Like, I would be the rock biter. I'm thinking about that. The rock biter from the Never Ending Story. Yeah, I'm the rock biter, and it makes sense. And like, wait a minute. Coming into recent years as being dragon itself, dragon energy, and like, oh my God, we like crystals, and like I suck crystals and use the energy and shit, right? Is what we do. We can do. But we like them. I just get excited about crystals. I don't know why, and that why I guess. But it's like I suck the energies and stuff off the crystals and touch them. It's nice for me. And I'm just thinking about that, what I said before, but I lost train of thought there. I was relating it too. And that's what I said. I go everywhere. I'm random in my speech. I have nothing to do but share my love with you guys. Ladies, please, no babies, but lots of fun. No. But I'm just like, when it comes down to that, I'm very selective, and I would want the woman, confront me and ask me about me. Because that's usually how it used to be when, actually the opposite was how it used to be. I had, being a guy, I'm a Cancerian male. And that's some of the great news I heard about this recently too, a few weeks ago, that under the sign of Cancer, the United States of America was founded as a nation. Like, yeah, that's cool. Because of love and struggle is what I'm saying. And that's what seems like I've always felt. I don't know too many cancers. But then again, not many cancers are actually left-handed, And then those who I met one female that was a left-handed, but I don't know if she was a Cancer. And I never talked to her. She was pretty young blonde. It sucked. Like she was looking at me and I was looking at her like, that was years ago. Hence, making this video, it's like, dude, this is a little bit too much for me because I'm getting more open with my private self. I don't know. I have nothing to share with you guys other than me. Dude, I go out and spread my love. That's all I do. My energy, I'm just there. I had a neighbor pull up getting mail when I came in getting mail too, because we have the post box at the front of this road, private road here, and he said he lost something when because he has a buggy, 4-wheeler buggy. He pulled in. I'm like, hey, hi. Like, hey, I lost something over here. He's talking about something. He's probably underneath your car where you just parked. I'm like, okay, I got back in the car, moved out of the way a little bit when you were timing. Was it there? No, man. Well, you'll find it. And then he was talking about, do I have a lock in my mailbox? And he was talking about that. And this is a perfect example for every one of us. Listen, everyone. Okay. He's talking about I should have a lock on my mailbox. Because he had an example of I've been here 2 years already. 2.5 years, 2+ years, like 2 years, 4 months, something like that already. And I haven't had any issues, and I will not. I was telling him about this, that he was telling me the story, his experience, that he's had stuff stolen. I'm like, yeah, it's all up here, dude. It really is. It's all the demons. They like this is what I know. Arcana, the demonic energies, they're doing their job by distracting us, the human, from doing our job, which is our soul mission. Reminding and remembering who we are and building new things, making life better, presentable for all of us. But their job is to distract us and keep us low in vibrational state. I know it's like, motherfuckers, I know, but if you realize it how I do it, because I'm a Christ, I am a Christ. I get it. Demons, dude, it was in the fucking Bible. Demons work for us. They have to, because we're resonating so high, because we're God. But we come down to this low level existence, because that's just what we do. And then also to help all the other souls out of the gunk that they are in, that they forgot, the amnesia. So we're here to remind each other and remind ourselves. Like, people have reminded me. I don't think I knew Mac. I knew as a kid, 11 to 13, I don't know. Somehow I'm God. Because the way things were happening around me, the environments I was always in, and I'm happy. Internally, I'm happy. Not externally, I'm like, girl. For real, I was like that. But internally, I'm happy. Because the external world was fucked up for me. I grew up in a very horrible environment. And I'm not blaming the soul that I am, that I put myself into that environment so I can know humility. And that's really what it was. I grew up around poor people. Like my own people. Motherfucker, just because I have this skin color, I'm blue naturally. I'm blue, nigga. I'm dark fucking blue. And that's why I got this now. I'm going to grow this out. Because this is my horn. I am 3-in-1 horn, but then also as a unicorn as well. I'm my horn as well. But that's another situation there. Like the 3-in-1 horn is like, for me, is Dagoth. Not no Dagoth. I'm Dagoth, the original character, creature, being, and known as a god, a fertility god. Like, I emulate that motherfucker, but not the way they did that in that movie. Not about the blood sacrifice. Like, dude, I laugh at that shit. Like, you guys fuck with blood? I know true stuff, like ancient or future stuff about blood magic, and I'm not bringing it anywhere. It's staying wherever it's supposed to be at, because that's dangerous. It's finite information, finite energy. So I'm a sorcerer. God, the monad, God is my source. So all my energy that I'm using is directly coming from Father, through Mother, everything around us, Mother, coming from God into the Mother, because we are the child. We are the child. The vessel, the human, is the child. And it's like, dude, fuck you guys. I'm doing what I want to do. Then again, it's like, okay, we can do that because it's choice, right? Free will. And the way we vibrate, that's how God, well, really, I would say it's Mother. Mother gives it to us. Father don't have to do shit but watch. Right? I'm Father right now. I'm not personifying Father, but I am Father. Like the eyes, the sensations, that's Father. But all of the around us and his flesh is Mother. And inside is Father. It's weird if you look at things like this. When it comes down to metaphysical mechanics. Because that's what I deal with. Like, I'm Dragon and I'm a Christ. I deal with the mechanics of the cosmos. And I just structure shit. Yeah, I just restructure and structure things. That's just what I do. Now, back to the demon thing. Demons are here to help us grow or keep us trapped. Either way, it's up to you how you want to define your existence. Your individuality. That's what I'm referring to. Your child, your mother, your father, your significant other, they're all different. They're not you. That's what I'm saying. They have their life. They have their mission as their soul to do. But it's just so much I can go into, and it's all over. I have no schedule. It's just information that comes out because I am the record. I am the living truth. I am the living record. And like, oh, you're Jesus. No, I'm not the zombie lord. Okay, I know we all know our brother was Yeshua. Sanders. The higher ascended master Sanders, our brother. But I'm like, Jesus, for me now, represents zombies. Come on, man. We didn't do that back then. That's all illusion. We never did that fucking crucifixion shit. I knew it. And we never did it. I never remember it a little bit. I don't remember me being there, but I'm looking at the record. As the record, I'm the record holder. It's coming through. Kalium's bringing me the information. And I'm holding this dragon in this fucking vessel. It's a human. God. It's much. Really a lot. Oh my God. I forgot what I wanted to say there. Oh my God. I know. It's lots of energy with me. I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. The more that we're a lot like, not me exactly, but the more we're compassionate to ourselves, with ourselves, the more that we're going to want to do that elsewhere. And that's what I'm saying. I have nothing to give but my love to you guys. Like, dude, I'm like representing Mother. It's not no sacrifice, but I ain't supposed to be here. I don't know what everybody wants to talk about, the idea of sacrifice. For me, that definition is this. You are giving up something to obtain something else. That's not alchemy. That is not alchemy. I'm an original Hermetic initiate. I'm from the original line of the Hermetic order. Like, I know this, I know. So I had a Thoth come get me. He raped me very good. Yeah. No. I didn't want to put that in there. No, bro. I know, bro. Come on, man. You know me. But anyways, no, it was nothing like that. I'm just fucking around. Like, I would not allow that to anyone. Definitely in my awareness. And that is not happening. So this is the time of reaping now, guys. All of us who reaped in the last how many years, whatever it was, I mean, we sowed our seeds of whether it's pure and or just garbage, we sowed them. So those who are like me, which I know you guys are watching this video, you got to be like me. So we sowed good seeds. So our harvest is going to be plentiful, a bounty. Those who sowed seeds of negative energy, you know, what people call evil, there is no good or evil, but anyways, the projections and all that's negative stuff, they're going to reap their sowing, and it's not going to be good for them. And I'm happy about that because, hey, that's how this works. Because I'm a male, a man. I'm very angry, right? Vengeance, right? And I'm dragon too, God. So it's like the idea of vengeance is you know, normal ideas like ripping apart, shooting somebody down, you know, dumb shit, right? Like, that's not our vengeance. Our vengeance is what we're doing now. We're going to watch you fucking suffer yourself. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're watching them go down. Like, and for me, it's sad. For me, it's fucking sad, dude. Like, hearing things that may be going on, you know what I mean? I'm like, that's sad. But, like, if you ignore that stuff, the naysay media crap, and worry about your own life, that's what I'm realizing a lot more now, because I'm erratic. You know, I'm like extreme and erratic. I'm like all over the place. I love being that way. And like, where are my other dragon? Hello, wifey. Hello, kin. Where the fuck are you? Get over here. I'm gonna beat you up. I'll find you. I'll beat you. I'll give you a noogie. No, but energetically around where I live at, Mount Shasta, like, dude, sometimes there's some weird shit going on, and then I hear stuff, and I'm like, okay, it makes sense. You know, like with the weather, climate-wise and stuff. How I began during this stuff was being told to meditate, and then gradually got into people informing me about sun gazing, and it was like a challenge for me. Like, you know, not actually the challenge itself physically, but it's like, hey, I want to try doing that challenge, you know, like, so I started like staring at the sun a little bit. It's hard to do it, so I had to close my eyes, and when I close my eyes and stare directly at soul, it gets brighter. It just keeps getting intense. Sometimes it gets so intense I have to turn away, like, dude, what the fuck? This is with my eyes closed, everyone. My eyes are be completely closed. Sometimes I'll do no glasses, just look at the sun. Like right now, time-wise, sunset, sunrise, it doesn't matter. I still get the brightness. It just keeps coming. The fullness just keeps coming. And it gets so full sometimes, like, man, God, I can't take it. I'm squinting and shit, like, get away. Yeah. And then I can't look. But sometimes I'll resonate with the soul, and I open my eyes, and then I start getting the specks of blackness stuff, and I start resonating with that, and then I close my eyes, and that's when those specks are there too. They're just moving around like black specks around in my vision. Not the little tiny ones, not the germ things, you know, in your eyes. Something that's out in a distance. It's a big block, and then it just dissolves into many of them. Or there'd be 4 or 5 of them, and they clump into 2 or 1, and then they go up. They always want to go up, and they're merging, connecting. And I'm like, okay, these are my family I'm looking at in some kind of weird way. Or they're just the V, you know, or there's some type of arcana. Now, my actual vision, if I'm just looking around, I'll see through the peripheral sides some shadow shit. I don't know what it is. I was told it could be the arcana, the demons roaming around. They're not bothering me, I ain't bothering them. And then it's also like, it could be my own kind, my own kin, and I'm not familiar with them because I'm friendly with everyone because I get to eat everything. Like, yeah, I'm like, why do I need to be afraid of anything? I'm the big bad wolf here, and that's the thing. That's the thing. They wanted me to become the corruptible soul sucker, and yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I got down through that level. Like, oh my God, certain groups of humans that I was with, dealing with energy. Why I physically came here was through them, but they helped jump me, and I helped jump them metaphysically, like time shifting. Like there's another time shift I was told from 4 days ago, I think it was. I'm like, yeah, I didn't feel it exactly, but I'm like, yeah, kind of guess. Because my stuff was like, I'm God's guinea pig. Like everything that I had to go through once I've been activated and aware of who I am, is like a lot of stuff been happening in my own level of fastness, but it's slow. And then I get confirmations from other sources. And I'm like, oh, okay, that was why I was going through that. Or that's why this is happening right now. Oh, God. So it's just feedback. Because we are the human, and it's like we are separated. And hearing our inner voice through discernment is difficult. Because it's just like a movement feeling to me. It's always been like you're a nudge of movement, and then I start thinking things at what that might be related with. That's how I used to be as growing up. I'm like 40 something now. So I've had experience as the human. In this experience as this fucking human. No, I don't like it. I'm a crybaby. I hate you. I hate me. I don't like being here. Right? That's kicking and screaming. Yeah. See, it's already, 37 minutes? 40 minutes video. It's just what I do. You know, I like to just talk and chat. And I'm realizing the concept of people, you guys might be going through this. I've always been a hermit. That's why it doesn't matter, but I would like to have more community. Definitely. And then my wifey or something, you know what I mean? My girlfriend, you know, in the human, right? Yes. That's what I'm saying. And all you like, come out with me. You can't come to me. You don't even bother talking to me. That's how I'm just taking that. Like, seriously, it just came to me. If a woman is interested in me and you can't come to me, fuck off. Leave me alone. Don't bother me. You know what I mean? I mean, if you're just trying to get information and trying to find out how to fix your life, I'm all about that. But it's hard for me because I'm physical too, and I get to know you. I'm like, damn it, you don't want me? And I'm like, I want you. You know, it's like, grr. So. But I'm just saying, I mean, it's different now, especially with what I've environmentally experienced and what happened to me today. Like, oh my God. I don't know, it was a travel or some female travel, a cute young girl. And like, I don't know. Energetically, I don't know what that might have been. Yet, physically, yeah, it's just like, I'm not into that. I mean, I never was. One of those one night stand, wham bam, thank you ma'am thing, hell no. I'm like all night, in the morning, maybe the next day in the morning. Like, I'm a morning person when it comes down to that stuff. Women, ladies. But I'm aiming to please. And I please well. That's the thing. I had this glow about me now. Definitely, I know. I'm being recognized is what it is. And it's good. I'm being officially recognized. And yeah, I'm actually being like government officially recognized. Yeah, that stuff too. Yeah, I see it soon. They're gonna be asking me a bunch of questions. How did this work? And what do you got to like? Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck you. I also see how that is in the field of receiving the energy and receiving the information of why YouTube is an existent thing and other social media platforms and the owners who have the rights because they built this platform stuff. We didn't build it, we're users. They look at the information and gain. Yeah, it's part of what we all are, dude. Everything is fucking connected. Everything is connected. And that's what I'm saying. When I'm dealing with the Arcana, it is not like the dude. All right, I won't. Yes, I won't. I won't. But I had some Devi come to me, asking me for help, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna help you. Okay, I'm here to help all of us, and those who don't want to get help or whatever the hell in their reality is going on, like referring to the energy itself. Look, we're not accepting you anymore, so go away. Because I will eat you. Like, that's what I do. I eat all energy. I eat all energy. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is. I eat it. But I consume the shadow. Get that, guys? I'm here to clean you. That's just what I get to do, is this dragon. Yet, the arcana and anything of the shadow or the corruptedness, it's consumed and burned, and I just transmute it. I eat volcanic soot. Not me, but as dragon, that's what I'm eating. It's disgusting. She keeps telling me, again, I see that now, because she's munching right now. I just seen it. She's like, don't look at me. She has her mouth full of food. And she's like, don't look at me. That was funny looking. Like, it just comes to me. And it's my connections of who, that's it. Because I am a universe. You are the universe, a universe. And we are existent in the multiverse as the collective. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. That right there, like this moment, I'll explain. That's like me meditating. I'm just enjoying the moment of what I have. Like going to a restaurant like I did earlier, that was another great one. Watching everybody, looking at everybody like, yeah. And I was sitting next to some old ass couple eating their food, some Asian couple in front of me, kids, and that one cute girl behind me, another girl and somebody else over here. So it was like it was a full restaurant, dog. I was like, damn, that's not pretty good. That was a BK Burger King that I went to. And I'm like, dude, this is cool. Like, this is really nice. And then when I got up and kept noticing, when I turned around facing the back, or back behind me, coming to get my food and leaving, I noticed a girl looking at me like, oh, man. You know, and they're like, dude, this is nice, but like, I'm embarrassed because I don't, I'm shy a little bit when it comes. That's what I'm saying. I need the woman to come to me because I'm female divine. So it's like, hey, I've always been that way, yo. I've always been that way. Like, come on, ladies. Hi. Because I'm like, hi, ladies. I'm here. That's what I'm like. Yet, it is the attention that I like. I'm seeking, right? I'm seeking the attention, right? It is, I guess. And then, I'm not using an excuse, but it's the seeking the attention and making that bond that I'm looking for, that I will get. You are coming to me. I know you are. I don't know. I'm expecting you to knock on the door like, hey, hi, what the fuck? Who are you? I'm moving in. Who the fuck are you moving in? You know what I mean? But I'm comical. And it's always been my persona in this human. I'm very comical, as in the way I live life. I'm very private, calm, collective in that way. My home is very simple, plain, peaceful, heaven type, and will remain. It just will always remain. And I'm permanently here. And like, I'm just waiting for us, like our family members, to reunite with us, and that's what I'm looking at. Because I know I'm gaining the energy and I'm seeing different things, and it's really great for me. It doesn't freak me out as it could have if I was looking into fear mentality. But I love everything and everyone, and I have power, and that's what I am power. And that's the thing. I recognize that I, this vessel, am the power that is God. And like, dude, when we realize this, guys, it's like, fucking dude. It's like everything is like all that old information that we used to think about is frustrating. And it's like, why did I think that way? Well, for me, the answer is divine timing. Okay, I look at that as this aspect. Okay, it's 2026. I started this journey, I'm going to say 2020 for me, because that's when my astrological transit was coming up. And I was informed that if I don't take this motherfucker now, you're fucking yourself, Mac. I'm like, okay, I better fucking do this. Yeah, I was gearing up for what I'm doing now. I'm like, this is what I was doing, gearing up. So I started back then, but when it come down to knowing metaphysical science, I'm going to call it science because it's a study of the metaphysical realities. Maybe I'm coining it. Metaphysical science. Maybe I'm coining it. I don't know. Maybe I coined that motherfucker. But comprehending that, and sharing it to all those who are receptive of the information. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, yes, the people pleaser, yes. Mm-hmm. But that's just the Christ. That's also, guys, about me. I'm very compassionate, but I will not be stepped on. And I'm very violent when it comes down to holding my ground. Yes, I do keep a strict order. It makes sense because that came to me in a video yesterday. I saw, like, wait a minute, that does make sense to me. Everything is a direct one step, next step, next step. Like, dude, this sucks. In the human, it's like, this sucks. But I'm telling you, this is just how it is for me. I enjoy watching your guys' lives and comments and videos that you post, whatever you guys do post about this, well, your experience and how you guys are explaining to us as the audience of what is going on. I'm like, yeah, I know that. I know that. I know. So it's all confirmation. So while I am the living echo, I am. Well, yeah, I exist as the living echo. I am the living echo. And what I mean by echo is we are God itself in present, but we're playing as this, well, I am as a human right now. And that's what I perceive you guys would be who's viewing this as well. Or you're perceiving me from wherever you guys actually are, and you know how shit works. Well, Yes, I would say that. Suppressive, harmful, intrusive thoughts. How shit works. So some people may, and they have, but I don't care. And that's the point is I lost the interest to even use my energy towards their negativity. But you know, naysayers, and you guys have been around them. You guys are probably being around them now. And it's like ignoring them. No, you. What I remember and what was brought to my attention by some other human was changing them by changing the way you perceive them. So one way that I was told to do is look in a mirror and talk to yourself as if you were talking to whoever the problem you might be with. And you're going to go through their higher self. Because it's like what I imagined was the person, and then I'm connecting with their higher self to connect with them. And when I done that with two different people, I got results. And they both were good results. Because it's my reality. This is all my reality. When you guys get this video and you're perceiving it, it becomes a part of your reality. That's I guess, how it is. The way the world is now going to be is we're all free. We're just fucking free, guys. We're just free. But why would you want to do negative things if you're going to be free? If someone, I mean, I'm just coming across with somebody like, oh, I can do a bunch of, yeah, you can do that, but you're going to get caught, dumbass. Like, I don't know if you notice any of that stuff going on. Like, people getting caught left and right for doing little negative things from years ago. Or I saw 2 reports about murders from the 1980s that they finally found the fucking culprits. And like, oh my God, what the fuck? Or no, they were death sentences is what they were doing down in Texas. Like 2 people getting death row sentences and they're finally gone. And like, they've been around since the 80s? Wow. My opinion about people who are, you know, they're heinous and they're purposely got those things consciously going for them. A business that's negative, human trafficking, abusing people, stealing people's money, or counterfeit, all that type of stuff. But really, the murdering stuff and the vicious, that shit's where I'm really going for at right now. Like, no, they should be just no life sentence, just executed. It depends on who it is and what they did. I mean, especially with like mass murder or shit. Like, motherfucker, execute him. Just execute him. Just get rid of them. I mean, why have them around? Then again, I get it when it comes down to the soul concept, is you still have them around because they are a soul and they can redeem themselves. But if you project and judge them, and they allow you to, and they accept your judgment, then that's acceptable. But if they fight it, then it's like, how do people should fight? And the way I'm getting it is through talking, through paperwork, bureaucratic bullcrap. Is like one way to do it, and it's the best way to where everyone is not physically engaging in the energy, and that causes too much trouble. It does, because it's not just your group versus a group; it's your group versus somebody else's group, and then you got the intermediate, the ones who are trying to keep everything at peace, and that we don't need to do that. So paperwork idea. Yeah, I guess that's what people have to do. You know, like, I don't know, suing people stuff. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Writing documents up when you find out about the knowledge and sending them to the right people. And be like, hey, this can't be acceptable anymore because of X, Y, Z, and A, B, C. Yeah, that's what it is. I have gone through that stuff, and it has happened. And it's just, I mean, that stuff has been taken care of. And the stuff that could be going on and is going on right now with me, with you, with anyone you may think of. And look, it's about our energy and how we're accepting the energy. So when something is presented before us, are we going to observe it and let it go? Or are we going to grab it and be like, okay, I'm going to do stuff, and or I'm going to accept whatever you're providing for me. So that's what the demons do. They offer stuff, right? That's what the idea when it comes down to like credit score stuff or credit finances, I guess. I guess that's a great example. They have to get permission. They need a signature, right? They need some type of signature that says they've been authorized permission to do whatever for you, against you, whatever. It's the same thing with jail stuff. It's that kind of thing. That's what we're getting rid of. We're getting rid of it. It's on the wayside. It's going away. That's the stuff that the demonic energies have been doing, but you and me, have been accepting this because we've been blinded. We've been temporarily amnesia. We forgot. We've been imprisoned. Well, however you want to put it. It's like that happened. And so realizing that you're God first. Are you going to be judgmental? Like, okay, I'm going to kill everything. I'm just going to destroy. Because that's what I go through. And I'm like, no. In my example, no. I'm going to convert. I'm going to transmute. I'm going to go back to the original timeline. The sacred, original, organic timeline. Like, that's what I'm riding on. That's my timeline. I'm here to preserve that timeline. And you can't do anything against it. Like, I'm laughing a lot now. I'm so happy, guys. I'm like... Because it's like, these motherfuckers, I'm hearing stuff, right? You know, in the say-so, whatever, social media, in the air, somebody has an event. I'm laughing at this shit now because it's like, oh my God. They're still trying shit, or it's an echo. But they think that they can still exist, and they can't. They're gone. We eradicated them. The more that we humans believe in love, believe in light, believe in compassion, and that's all there is. If we believe that, it becomes our reality. Yeah. And then the old information must be deleted, must be erased, must be forgotten, for it is not of us. Right? If it's not origin, it cannot stay. Because I come down through the thing like, okay, years ago, knowing about biblical stuff. Like, oh, am I supposed to be that guy? So today, like, okay, I kind of play personifying that, but it's a play because that's not me. That's not us, who we are. But as God, I can play a villain, but I don't want to be a villain. That's stupid. It's boring to me. Being negative is boring. I want to co-create. So here's another thing I had planned on doing. I'm traveling the cosmos. And maybe I'm doing it now too. Well, really, maybe that's what we each and all are doing. Traveling the cosmos. And when we sleep, and that is what we're doing too. But I'm referring to like when I'm done with this cycle of bullshit humanity sagas. The humanity sagas. That's what I'm calling this. When I'm done with this, I don't like being this. It's limited. So we're growing into this in our divine self, bringing our divine selves here and expanding out so we are able to be here in the flesh. I mean, those who have already gone, there's that idea that, hey, everybody's gone. Like, everybody is gone. Like, they left. And what's left here is an echo. But the echo is going to be producing, that's what I'm saying. The echo is going to be producing the positive. We're building the positive life. So when everybody else decides to start coming back, cycles, it's better life for them. Now, that's what I'm looking at physically transitioning, not being unalive, dying and transitioning, but physically just changing. Now, I don't know what that really entails. I don't know. But because it's reality, it's more likely for me, it's like I'm going to wake up and, oh, shit. I'm going to freak out like I'm something else. Like you see in movies, that type of stuff, in anime, that type of stuff. Same thing with like the anime of you died and you woke up and now you're in a video game that you created type stuff. That's some weird stuff. But it's like that idea. But for my planning, before I knew I was dragon, before I knew about Christ, not Jesus, but being Christ and knowing about the energies, and we're here to resonate with Mother Earth, well, Tara, and Soul, and we're the conduit, we're the bridge. But before I knew all that, what I wanted to say, I forgot. But before I knew all that, I'm talking about when I was like, dude, I'm gonna say 20 years ago, maybe, I'm gonna guess. The way I used to think, and I forgot what I wanted to say. It might come back to me. And that's what I'm saying. I'm in this mode right now. And this is how I am. Information just flows. Take it with a grain of salt if you wish. Move on. If not, here it is, you know. And I don't have to do anything but be divine presence now. I just walk around, people smiling, and they change. Like I said earlier in this video, I think it was this one, because I did a couple before me and I try and error stuff. But some neighbor, you know, and I'm uplifting them. I'm here to empower you guys. That's all I can do. Well, I can do more, but I'm saying I'm here to empower you because it's us that's making all the changes. Whatever is negative in your life, you have to sort it out and change it because it's from within you. And that's what I had to do, and that's what I'm still doing. It's the process until we get to that glory state. And yes, you can have moments of the glory state. I've had many of them. Oh my God. I'm going to cry thinking about those states, man. I almost did right now. I almost did. Like, oh my God. I guess you could be like those aha states, you know, something like that. Like, oh man. I wouldn't say it's aha. It's more of an internal, like, humbleness states. And that's another thing I want to bring up to your attention, guys, too. Being humbled first before honoring others is best. And that's something I've always been practicing this, and I do it more. As a growing up, I've always talked to myself. I've always talked out. Just I have. And that seems like what is our connection to God, like Father. And Mother, too, if you want to connect with Mother. No, I'm not. No, Mother, I love you, okay? I don't mean to dish you, Mom. See, that's what I'm saying. This is an everyday occurrence for me. Without video, I don't need this present. I don't need to share this information with you. I mean, like, what I do on a daily, I don't need to share that with you. Like, I'm explaining what happens. And I'm always going, I'm sitting in the fucking store, something comes to mind, I'm like, oh, and it's relating about what I'm looking at, or what I'm looking for. Or I see somebody and I start thinking, and there's connections going on. And I don't know if the connection's going on with them, I don't know if the signal's there. But I hear in the aisle stuff like that, you know what I mean? I hear people talking. I'm like, whatever. It's like they send me signals of stuff that they're stating. And that's been going on for 2 years for me. Like, oh my God, that's been going on for 2 years. Like, since I moved here, it's been going on. But then again, I'm over here where I'm at. Look where I'm at. My own perspective on Argatha and what I have here tell us. It's a special place. Very special. And I have met some people, and I met some beings. I mean, I met people that claim that they were someone, and I'm like, well, that's relatable because I was supposed to meet that person anyways. Because I met Ezekiel in person. Some blue-eyed, kind of tall guy. He had his wife and their kid. It was just a human. But he said who he was, and I was getting hints that I was supposed to talk to Ezekiel. I don't know how. And he said, welcome to the Armageddon. No, Armageddon. his quote, what he said. He said, "This is what I tell everybody. Like, welcome to like not Armageddon, not Revelation, something else, another word, like meaning the end." And I'm like, wow, because it's like I was relating being Omega during that time when I met the guy. You know, my own relations, because I was reading this book. I still have, I'm not really great on it. Like, oh God, that's, no, I don't know. No. The knowledge book is I'm referring to. So I started reading about that and got into this chapter about the Omega. I'm like, oh my God, that's why I'm here. I'm like the end. I'm here to restart a new beginning. It's what we all are doing as Christ. And who we remember we really are as Starseed family members. We're here to restart a cycle, but like it's like what we remember how before the separation happened. That's what I'm saying. That's what we remember. We're bringing that information here as this human, bringing heaven and earth, and then we're living life. That's what we're all doing. So whatever the hell negative you're hearing, it sucks. It does, guys. I know I'm sad about that stuff. But the more that you stop projecting that information into your soul, into your mind, and knowing that whatever is around you is better, and focusing on that, the less of that negative energy of, oh, somebody did this in the news, or somebody doing this bull crap, or blah, blah, blah. That's the narrative still trying to get you to siphon and believe into that reality of doomsday. And shit like, bitch, if that was the case, I would have did that shit a long time ago. Like as a kid, like, if looks could kill, right? I've given many people, I don't care who you were, parents, my own parents, relatives, friends supposedly, right? Anyone that did negative to me, I just give that look. And, you know, some like family members laugh about it and like, dang, you know. Or friends would just like want to get in a fight because I gave them a look. Or they don't want to be my friend anymore because I gave them a look. This is kid stuff. And it's like I recognize the world, and it wasn't the world that I left type thing, I guess, in modern day reality of who I was. I'm like, dude, this is fucked up. So, so it's like that type of thing. If that was a thing that you can do, and in my ascended mastery of who I am now, yeah, I've already did that negative stuff, like hurting people when they just like disappear. Like, you don't deserve life type, you know, no, gone. I'm snatching you up. You don't deserve this anymore. But it didn't happen. Only one person I know that happened is a weird event. You know, it had happened. That guy was too bad. But anyways, if that could be a thing, knowing about conscience magic, me as a child, the human, that would have been disastrous. Because it's like, I've always gotten the idea, like, what is the idea of power? Like, what is power? What the fuck is this concept of people in power? I don't get this. And I'm like, now today, knowing of who we are, like, nigga, I'm power. Nigga, y'all stupid. So it's like, yes, it's like the concept of being considerate and careful of doing negative things towards somebody else. I mean, it's not, I can't do it. I mean, I guess it may be perceived as such, but it's for their benefit. It's really going to be. Because that has happened to me quite a few times in the past where something event happened. I don't like the event. I know what happened, but it comes out to be a good thing for everyone. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So, okay. Being the one in the middle is what I perceive myself as. Like, I'm not completely light, and I'm definitely not dark, but I had to know both of them as a marriage to be here. My highest higher self is a collective called the Janus. I don't know much about us in that, but we're very mysterious, and I know we're there. I know we're here. We are here. Mm-hmm. I'm getting a blob, like darkness, and then like this weird blob shape that's kind of like a greenish yellow color. Like yellow center, and the rim of the blob shaped thingy is yellowish. I mean green. That's just the image I just got. And that's something I deal with that stuff. That's the stuff that I deal with. And I didn't know what the fuck all that was when I was growing up and going through, like seeing stuff like that. I don't know what all that was. I'm just like, oh man, I'm just trying to go to sleep, or I'm just resting and thinking about the events that happened, whatever was going on at the time, or just making life better for myself. But I realize what these things are now as they come. And I'm taking them as they are because I describe them. So anyways, Kalium, the Azra, we are Azra. I'm the Azurite king, a man. The emerald, the record protector, the Akashic record holder and protector. And then being Behemoth, being the earth dragon, the protector of the earth, people would want to perceive me as I think it is as Michael, the angel, the high archangel of Michael. I'm like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Then again, it brings me back to an example of some seminar I went into, a seance thing, where somebody was channeling energies and they brought up both Michael, supposedly, and a Metatron energy, and just somehow comparing the two. And then the difference that I found with the two was Michael felt all stiff and stirred, and like a goddamn brick wall, just standing there in the wind and just standing there fucking stoned. Like, bitch, you ain't doing shit against me. This is nothing. That's what I felt with Michael. But at the peace and love they both had, I felt that. But like Michael was like, I'm Michael. That's the way that felt to me when that happened. That was years ago. Many years ago. But like with what I just said, is like being the sword, being Behemoth, being the protector of the earth. And like this Archangel Michael has been brought up to me a lot. But I'm like, wait a minute. I represent the middle. Yes. And I just said, don't I, internally? I'm like, yes. And as the middle, I'm Namtail. I'm the angel of death. I'm the angel of the abyss. Like, I hold the keys to I'm the Omega. I'm telling you, like, that's it. Everything has to go through the abyss. That's how I perceive it. It may not be your reality, but the way I perceive it, everything, every existence, non-existence and existence thing must go through the process of the abyss to be transmuted. Everything. I had to go through that motherfucker. Oh my God. I was sitting in the motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. I perceive that. As dragon, we were housed in stone, but where were we at? I perceive the fucking gale force winds of the abyss, man. And I don't like that place. But that's my home. I don't get it. That's not my home, man. It's very confusing for me, the human, to realize this. But the abyss was a temporary holding place. And I think because of me as a Christ, I resonated all of that there. So it makes sense for all energies will go through that. And if you make it out on the end, you'll come out fine. Because you're an actual soul. You're organic. But if you're not organic, or you're just a shadow, a fake, you're going to get ripped to shreds. And that's where I get to eat you. I'm happy about that. I seriously am happy that I get to feast upon the dead, the arcana, the fake, the non-existent entities. I get to feast upon them. Oh, yeah. I tell you, yeah, people are like, dude, you're whacked out of your mind. Yeah, but it's not your reality, bro. Oh, girl. It's not your reality. Like, you got to deal with other things. Like, The ET thing, okay. Our family members. I always imagine, for some fucking reason, if I ever got invited to some ship, I don't need one. I am a Merkaba. I'm in a Merkaba. I don't need a fucking ship. I am a ship, you know? But I'm stating, if I ever had to be visited and got invited to a ship, and it was actually the gray ship, they're not there to prod and probe me like people think. They're there to invite me to have fun time, and I'm just touching buttons. And, hey, what's this do? Ah! Shaking them and shaking them. Ah! Having a fun time with them, and they're just them. They're emotionless, right? So I'm shaking them, dancing with them, hitting them side of the head, laying on the ground like SpongeBob shit. SpongeBob, come on, I'm doing SpongeBob stuff. I'm doing SpongeBob stuff, and these things are just standing there. And just, whatever I'm doing with them, they're just allowing it. And then we just what is this button doing? We're going to another place. Like we went to another dimension or some shit. Oh, what's here? Look out the window. I'm all excited about this shit. That's like my impression of if I ever got on one of those ships. Because it's like, I'm too powerful. What the fuck are they do to me? Nigga, I'll destroy them. Like, I'm dragging. I'll destroy these motherfuckers for real. But I'm a Christ, so I really can hurt them. But I'm not going to do any of that. That's not what I do. But I play with the energy because it's fun. And yes, they play with me. It's fun to them, but not to me. So yeah, I get that. I get it. There's a yin yang. There's the relationship that I'm building with other beings. I don't know. It's just what it is. But I originally thought about, I'm here to help the trapped souls and the fucking demented ones, the ones that are fucking they have no hope type shit. I'm talking like energy wise, not really people, but I'm here to release souls. And then coming to realization, that's actually kind of like the thing that I'm doing. Like, oh shit, I'm actually doing my job. Because I didn't know this when I was younger, and dealing with the different things and trying to gain relationships with anyone, and I'm talking like any not sexual or romantic, just a relationship that anybody. It was just people come and leave. I act too weird and they leave me alone. I'm too violent or something for them, or too energetically too much for them, or I don't do the negative things that they do. So they don't want nothing to do with me. That's kind of like how it was with considerably friends, buddies, and females. Well, the females or the buddies, they look at me, right? They want to fuck me, but they can't because they got somebody, and then it just messes up. And that's another reason why I might have, in the past, lost friends. Because of jealousy shit. They can't hang around me anymore. Why? I just can't hang around you. No, I just can't. My girlfriend, she's going, throw an excuse, blame it on the girlfriend. Really, it's her. But it's just like, dude, damn. That was like the thing. But I was like mix matching energies before I knew what's going on. And that's what we're all experiencing now. Is experiencing separation from who we may have been with, because we're getting rid of the negative energy so we can receive the positive energy. That's what we're doing here now. And like I said earlier in this video, we're in the reaping session of our existence now. All those who have been reaping, who have been sowing negative, sickening seeds, are going to reap that stuff. And those who have been reaping or sowing the positive love vibrational states, they're going to reap what they're going to get. And that's because I got promise of money coming to me, that type of stuff. It's yeah, I know, that's been going on for years. I'm a Cancer. I'm good with money. I'm good with managing money. I don't know. I just am. But I like to splurge and spend too. And it's dude, so it is like a balance. So in the human, we remember ourselves and we get to know harmonic balance. the idea of being neutral, the straight line thing. We don't come here. Animation. We are animation. We are the product. We don't come here to go, oh, like just monk mode for days. We don't fucking come here to do that anymore. Specifically anymore. We've come here to be animation, to be the life, to be the Christ. That's what we were originally meant to be. And we were here, and I'm not saying we, but we were here originally with the Lemurian, or the land of Mu, those beings who came from Venus. And that's what I'm saying, like the original beings that came to originally what was Earth, like was our energy. That's what I'm saying, like, dude, that's pretty messed up. I'm just traumatized right now. How that works. We became the animals. Our people became the land. And then the new people, humans. That's what we became. Wow, that sounded so Native American to me right there when I said it. I am Maldikian as another existence that I'm in right now, but from memories, what happened? There was a planet called Maldek that got exploited through some draconic Lyran wars or something related, and we were not going to be slaves to the Draconians or whatever it was. And that's fucked up because I think I'm lineage of Draconian. So anyways, my planet as Maldek became destroyed. I escaped and ended up going to Mars as a refugee. And that's where I gained information. Mars is actually not a planet, it's a moon. Yes, there's water, but it's a moon. I am from Xylanthra, which is a completely water moon. From Sirius B star system, yeah. Like that's like an origin point where I came from, or I don't know. As a Syrian us came from. And I don't, Zook, Z-O-Z-O-O-K, or Z-O-O-S-K, Zeusk, something like that. But Sirius B, that's where a existence that I started remembering from. Along the time that I knew I was dragon. So from there, somehow I ended up as a Moldikian species being and fighting a galactic war or something. I don't remember exactly. And that maybe when I was on the starship and I saved that girl and that woman, maybe that was my wife and my daughter. I saved them on the ship, and I was on the top of the ship on the outside, and I got blown off, and I don't know what happened. The ship was going down, and I had to help save people. This is a dream from many years ago, probably like 15 years ago, I remember now. It's like I was a Gears of War kind of character, but not one of the humans. I was one of the, whatever they call the alien guys. I don't know who they were. But I was something like that, like a blue bean or pink or something. I don't remember exactly. But this is when I was Moldikian. That I assumed it was Moldikian me because I'm explaining this. Us. So I went to Mars. And then from Mars, I got called to what was Earth then. And I came to Earth to help the Lemurians. Something happened within that energy stuff. And I don't know. And that might be the reason how I became like the seated dragon. Because I'm like, well, if I'm primordial dragon, representing Mother, Leviathan, Mother of the Deep, Chaos, Mother of the Deep, Mother, then, how do I become Christ, dragon, and go through the lineage of becoming different ETs, and magic folk, seriously, and then now human. You know, this is things I think about. And like, how did my lineage come? You know, where did I come from? Where I came from here, but how did I get here? And the point projections. So that's what I know of me. Like Mac, the human, have came through different beings, and this is my lineage. What I'm getting something like something about that because I was told this and I don't know. No, I won't say that then. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I do see that. Okay, the guy from Galaxies, sorry, Guardians of the Galaxy, the bounty hunter, that was the blue skin with the whistle, and that thing, the mohawk thing. That to me today is like something, a version of what I look like. As a Moldikian, that's where you get like the idea of like Jinn. You know, the way they personify it. Like, okay, a long face, kind of like a devil look, really. Like a long face, long kind of crony nose, long face here is kind of slender eyes, black, red, center, pupil eye, pointed ear, kind of pointed. I'm sexy. I'm beautiful. But people are like, oh my God, that's the goddamn gremlin or goblin or that's the devil and shit. But I'm blue. I'm blue. And then I got, orange hair, like orangish red hair. But I imagine it being white. And I got the beard. And I like bald. But like that character in that movie that guy played, I'm like, oh my God. Today is like, wait a minute, that's kind of like what I look like. Because I've had images of what Moldikians would look like. Like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking hot. I'm sexy. Like, I look like a fucking villain. Like, dude, I look like a creepy motherfucker. You don't want to know me. But I'm you know, and I get that idea. If that was lineage of the Luciferian concept, the Moldikian, but I'm like, dude, I'm here as a human, and I'm here to help everyone and show that you are compassion, your love. So who I was in a past or future that was negative, I'm human now, and I'm living a great existence with all of us. And I'm here to share whatever it is that I can have to share. But I'm not going to get ran over of what people think that they might want to do to each other because they're used to that mentality of this person has something, I'm just going to take it. That's not going to happen. We're all royal divine beings, dude. We're God. How the fuck would you take something from yourself? You're dumb. Oh, I'm borrowing it. Yeah, Yeah, I can see that play. I can see that play and then forget to give it back. And then if I ask for it back, you're like, oh, I don't remember where I put it. You know, no, none of that's going to go on. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys have that experience, but I imagine a scenario of an experience like that for me. And like, yeah, I'm not going to deal with that either. Oh, God. Let's see. An hour and 30 minutes. Well, 28 minutes, 37 seconds right now. I've always been called she. I'm like, what the fuck you mean by she? I'm a guy. You know, you hear things. And the next aisle over, people's talking like low and I'm like, bitch, I have really good hearing and sense of smell. And that's something I thought about yesterday. It just came out of the blue because I've always had good hearing and good sense of smell. I just always had them too. And like, it makes sense I'm dragging. Specifically the hearing, right? I forgot what I wanted to lead from that. But I'm starting to end this video is what I'm getting into here. Oh, I've always been hearing people talking about her and she, like, what is she doing here? Oh, it's her. You know, I get like that type of shit happen, and then it's still happening. Like, what the fuck? And I got into the thing today, driving, like, am I supposed to be Sophia? Like, sitting there thinking about that, because I'm like, okay, Kuai Yin presented herself yesterday to me in a video from somebody else who's channeling Kuai Yin. And I find out Kuai Yin, our sister, may in fact actually be marrying Mother Mary, our brother's mom. Like, oh shit, that's cool. Oh my God, wow. So, not Marion, so it would be Mother Mary, not Marion. It wouldn't be his wife. It was, so Sophia. Oh, hey, you did bring that to me. Thank you, Mother. Thank you. I just not, okay. Yeah. I'm just saying who was who and how am I relating? Because I'm trying to find out, like, I'm a part of the Ascended Mastery, I know. And I probably would represent Thymus, the collective, more at 13, because I am 13th frequency, like Kalium, Azura. And that's another thing, Azura, because it's a female energy to me, there too. And that may be why other people, you know, oh, she and her, like, I'm a guy, you know, like, hello. Like, I throw off feminine energy. Oh, God. Yeah, I gone through that thing. Like, dude, I'm not a faggot. I don't want nothing to do with guys like that. Not, oh, God. Maybe choking them out. Ah! You know? I know. Violence is exciting to me. I'm a guy. It comes with a territory. And then it's like, I've been forged in chaos. That's why now I'm the god of chaos. Because I was forged in chaos, and I'm the human now, and I didn't murder anyone physically. I didn't have to. I don't have to. I never did. Remember? If looks could kill, man, that's all I had to do to people. I had one bully in my youth. I had one bully. One time. And this guy said something. This is what the nigga said. This kid. I'm saying, like, this is my language, yo. But anyways, this white kid, this fucking punk ass bitch, says I was flirting with his sister, and that's why he wants to beat me up. And I'm trying to figure out, who the fuck is your sister? I don't know who he's talking about. So anyways, he followed me home one day. Well, that's what he kept trying to do. So he followed me home one day and got to the corner where I was at living. I'm not going to show him exactly where I live at. We got in a fight. I ended up on top of him and I put him in police, you know, on it, niggas on it. Like, I'm gonna fucking hog tie your ass and put your hand behind your back. And, you know, I'm bigger. I mean, he's taller than me, but I'm heavier. I'm a big person. I mean, I've always been like this size, like the size that I am. I've always been this size. You know, I've always been a big guy. I just now filling into it where I look smaller as I age. It's just, I don't know. But anyways, I'm on his back, and he's like, let me go, shit, like, you know, and I got his head. I smashed his head into the fucking thing. And I'm compassionate. I'm not trying to hurt nobody, but I will hurt you. But anyways, like, I will hurt you. Right? A lot of us are like that now. They're like, you know? And male, female, if you're a male or if you're a woman or a man or a boy to girl, don't matter. It's just the energy that's coming out. But we have to regulate. But anyways, with this kid, after I asked him the second time, he told me, yeah, I won't touch you. I'll leave you alone. So I'm like skeptical. I just basically let him go, jumped off of him, you know, and backed off. He got up and he's trying to come at me like, hey, you know, I'm like, no, don't, hey. And he started talking his shit. He's like, I'll get you at school Monday, blah, blah, blah. You know how that goes. This high school, you're talking about 1997 or no, 1995 or 1996. So, yeah. So I dealt with that crap. There was just one bully, and I don't even know why. But there's another story that I did previously, many years ago in 4th grade. Some damn female, this fucking bitch, was fucking with me for a whole week, pestering me. It got to that point, Monday to Wednesday, and I'm in BD school. I'm in a behavioral disability school at the time in 4th grade. Just because I reacted violently, not that I was always engaging in criminal bullshit. Oh, God. I just wanted people to leave me alone and leave each other alone. That's what I've always been. It didn't matter about being home life, school life, friend life, whatever. It was just like, I noticed this shit and you need to stop or I'm going to end you. That's just been my mentality. I'm going to consume, I'm going to eat your soul is what I've been going through. I was like, this is before I knew I was dragging, guys. Like, seriously, I'm going to fucking rip your heart out and drink your blood. I don't know why am I thinking about that shit? You know, like, what kind of shit is that? Well, definitely not vampire. Because I eat those motherfuckers. Like, oh shit, yeah, But I'm not like it. I'm dragging, but it makes a relation to me that, hey, the viciousness of a lichen and how honorable they are and the respect of the human version of them, you know, the woodsy man, like Logan, Wolverine kind of idea, the thing, I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, the mentality is they're down to earth, but they don't want to be fucked with, and they like to have party. Cool. That sounds like good to me. That sounds like dragon energy to me, too. But I'm relating the relationship of the two, of a lichen and a dragon, and how I am when I was younger. And I would just want to I came up with this about, you know, it's my reality. I know. And I came up with like, dude, like just really pissed off feeling. And that person is just splat apart, ripped apart. Some shit don't exist to me. And I would imagine stuff like this against people who angered me very bad. And that was my reactions of me punching somebody out. Instead of actually physically getting into any kind of confrontation, I'm thinking about, yeah. And it's like, people leave me alone. And I didn't get it. I've always been a hermit. And I didn't get why how come I can't get a girlfriend? I look good. And I got good things for me. But I got, it's me. But what am I? That's what I've gone through as a young teenager and trying to read in books about psychology and the way people behave and what's going on with me. Yeah, man, like, dude, that is like human beginnings of what I am now. But what I am now is much better than what I thought about then as growing up. Because I had to deal with the goddamn arcana, man, that we all had to deal with. And maybe you guys are still dealing with that stuff. When you guys stop accepting whatever, it will stop. Because you control your own reality. I cannot, I'm thinking viably, but I'm thinking that was maybe the word, but actually engage. I mean, it can be done, but it's not proper and it's not right to just force will upon someone else. That's definitely a no, right? Yes. And I'm just like, I just want everybody to be happy. But I can't force my will instantaneously because your reality, the way you script it, is different from the way that I designed and script my own reality. Now, there is an original script that we were duped into, right? The process. But once we start co-creating our own script, it's like, motherfucker, I'm writing my code. I'm writing all this now. That's what it becomes. And that's what I'm doing. I'm actively engaging. And so what I'm going to have, whatever it is, I don't know. But it's like, but tomorrow I'm going to go somewhere and this is blah, blah, blah going to happen. And none of that, what may in a past existence has happened as an example will not happen again. And what happens? What exactly as I say happens? It just is. Because it's my reality. And it's affecting me only specifically that I'm targeting the effect. Now, if I have people around me, it will get affected too. And I've noticed neighbors different. It's cool. They get more out there. A bunch of old people around here. That's all it is. I live in a rural community. There's family around here too. But it's just like, we're just a village. And but we are just doing our own thing and our own timings. And we're not in a city life. I'm used to city life. Busy, fast. I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I've always wanted this. And now I actually have this for a second, maybe third time in this existence. Yeah, and this is permanent. Family, we're home, y'all. We're here. Like I said, I'm more communicative. I like the feedback. Tell me what you guys' opinions are. What's going on in your life? And that's all it is, making connections. And since I'm dragon, that's what I'm connecting with first, is my own kin. Because if you're dragon, more likely you are an ascended master. That's how my perception is. And the fact that I had to meet Ezekiel for some reason, and like that encounter, he felt too stiff. Like maybe angelic, like he was hiding the energy himself. That's what it felt like. Like he was just, like I felt nothing, no positive, no negative. It was neutral. It was just the environment. But he did kind of like warn me. You know what I mean? Blue-eyed guy. He warned me saying, something about messing with angels would not be a good thing or something. Like on the back end, the retribution will happen if you're messing with a chosen one. He said something like that. That's what I'm saying. Now, dealing with that stuff and knowing about mirror magic, that's what got me thinking, was he a mirror because of the energy that's around here, listening? And projected something. And he said that as in a warning against himself or what's inside of him for thinking to do something negative against me. Because, bitch, I incinerate you, dude, instantly. Like, I'm going to engulf you in flames and eat you. I mean, that's what I do. That's what I do. And that's what I'm saying. People were like terrified of me because I'm not supposed to exist, and I get it. Like I'm something that's not supposed to actually exist here in the flesh. I'm not supposed. That's what I'm saying. Like this is what's so cool. We're not supposed to be here. We're not supposed to be here. But we came because we've been asked to by God, by Father, and Mother. Mother had pleaded. And that probably is what conceited me to do it. Because I'm like, fine, I'll make friends. Fine. I didn't want to come here. I don't want to be here. Fuck this place. I hate this. This sucks, guys. You guys know. But that's what I'm saying. We realize that the suckiness that we experience isn't us. And we can change that experience, whatever it may be. And so our sucky life turns into a glorious life. And then upon the journey of doing that, we're gaining who we could, I don't like using people, and I don't want to be used myself. But that seems like when people want to use that word like this, like I'm getting something out of you, you're getting something out of me. So that word is use. I don't like the word in that context. I'm sharing. I'm giving. I'm letting you have it. This is a fucking gift. That's motherfucker. That's how we are, yo. That's the Christ. Mm-hmm. That's God. Yeah, I'm gonna cry this shit up. But I notice within the energies, certain things won't be received that I would like them to be. But that's like me trying to control the outcome, right? And I've always been doing that. Yeah. We domain is dragon. That's what I'm figuring that might be why. I'm always trying to be in charge of everything. Like everything. Like no matter what it is, I don't care what it is. I'm trying to contain and maintain a certain frequency and vibration. But I can't force it upon everyone. And like this sucks. Because everyone's not meant to flow with us. And it's sad. For me, it's sad, yo. For real, it's sad. Yep, I think I'm about to get off here though now. I know I don't want to either. Nah, maybe a little bit. I don't know, man. Yep, I want to hit this. I smoke weed, marijuana. Yeah, like, look. I got small eyeballs. Like, my eyeballs are small. And my pupils are smaller. You know, they're just small. So when they get big, they're not big. They're like, dude, that's as big as I can get them. And somebody would be like, you know, I'm using an example. A buddy would be like, hey, man, you need some DMT. I'm like, I ain't fucking with that shit. I ain't going to the moon. Fuck you. See, that's the thing. If I have to leave, ejecting out of this vessel to leave, which is not what I planned on. I never thought about dying, you know. Recent development is like I was going to live to be 130. Then it became 133, symbolizing. But like I don't see me dying. Like I have, you know what I mean? Like I have car crashes, died, stuff like that. Like shit like that. Falling from a tree. Like I should have died type stuff, you know, but I sprained my ankle instead. When I knew I could have broke my neck. I just kept thinking that for years and I didn't know what that meant. I don't know, I should have died. I should have broke my neck. I'm glad it wasn't my neck. I kept thinking like, glad I didn't break my neck. But those instances, that has happened to me. And then when those happen to you, all it is realizing, oh shit, I've changed. I've died. And I've learned something too. That's another death too. Ego death. It's like you learn something new or remember something really. And it's like, oh my God, that is not me. So now I can shed the old flesh, the old skin, right? The old idea of who you were and reinvent yourself into who you authentically are. Like when I go in like really deep and see, I'm looking at like a freaking circle that glowing colors and it's absorbing energy within itself. And then it somehow comes to me and then it comes back out of me into it, the circle, and then floats around back into it. That's what I see when I'm looking at myself. When I really deep dive, I'm looking at this weird circle. It's like okay, black screen. Like I got a TV for this. Like you get the black screen, you get like when you close your eyes, you got darkness. But then this fucking orb starts showing up over here, in the center, down here, wherever it just starts showing up, and I start recognizing. I'm trying to follow it, but I'm not trying to directly focus, engage. I'm just letting it be, and then there it is, and then it just gets there, and it's just doing its thing, and then it's just weird. Like this is cool. I've been doing that for like 2.5 years doing that. And then the ring in the ears, I've been getting a couple of them lately, and I've been told that's my sister, our sister, Sophia, said, hey, pay attention. Hey, that's kind of like that thing. Like you get a ring in, and then it goes away. Like, hey, be alert, pay attention, be aware. I guess that's what it is. That's what I'm saying. Like how we interpret this reality is up to us. You know, like you, us, me, us. But as a collective, what's the main goal? Freedom. And all expression freedom. You know, that's what I would consider it. Financial, metaphysical, spiritual, we would consider that. Physical, anything that is binding and keeping you bound in some kind of way, you're totally unshackled. You're free. You never were shackled. You've always been thinking you were shackled, right? We thought we were shackled. We thought we were held down. But we were holding ourselves down. And that's something I noticed as me, the Mac, human. I've held myself back for things in the past until I rationalize and realize what I need to do, what I could be doing to better me and us, and I do it, then it becomes better. But until then, I'm still in this rut of, oh my God, I'm stuck. You know, that mentality. I used to be like that before 3 years ago, I would say. So a Nook, Aleister Crowley, Thoth, in Enki, Self, Sanders, and Sophia. Thank you. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thinking about light language, when you start speaking different vocalization sounds, I found out recently that actually is a language called Anuhazi. It's from the race, the Anu, or the Anuhazi, but it's the language, God's sacred language, light language. I'll do a little bit, but just. Okaiinitus, kane kowai, impuma. Oh, hey, oh shit. Yeah, see, I broke out of it too quickly. That's why I'd like, oh shit. Because I felt the flow, and all of a sudden, when I did that, like I opened up and, oh shit, I feel it. Like a slight headache feeling, like a pressure. Probably because I'm doing this. I'm the live or video. And it's being casted out. Because it's like a live, but it's recorded. I'm recording this and I'll post it. But because of this is being in the now, everyone in the now is getting this. So anyways, that there, I don't know what the hell I said. I don't know, I blessed you. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. But it's light language, and I found out lately that that's called Anuhazi. So when I was thinking of the word Anuhazi, because I know the word, a couple years ago, and getting into light language, I was saying the word Anuhazi and didn't know, am I speaking this? What is this? And I thought I was thinking about the race of the Anuhazi. And yes, but the Maharaji. I thought I came through the Maharaji line. I'm different. I'm not their line directly. I'm the second seeding, and I think they were the third or the first seeding of the Syrian races. And since I came from Series B, my mission is been to hold the record, to maintain the record. So that's why I don't remember things. Like people have Atlantean, I have nothing. I barely have Lemurian information that I remember as Hanuman the Maldikian. Hanuman the Monkey King is Hanuman the Maldikian, but it's been explained differently. That's what I'm saying. Like the storylines with Indian culture, I'm very big on that now. Like I grew up as a Baptist Christian, but their culture, the ideas is the same concept of the Christ way. And that's what I'm saying. Like light languaging, hands gesture, colodic science, healing, with laying of hands, and the light language vocal stuff, it's new, and that's just memory, as well as the people that I was around and those frequencies of energies years ago helped activate me. And as I said, I got released from a fucking cave as dragon. Like I had these fucking black chains on me, and I had another dragon break the chains off me, and I'm like, get the fuck out of my way now. Get me out, I'm free, bitch. Like, for real, I did that whole thing with me and other dragon. Like, they released the red dragon, and that was in 23. And then later on in 23, I get word, or maybe it was 24, a year later, that my sisters, well, what may be my sisters, us Foundation Flames, there's 3 of us. So my sisters had awakened me during the same exact fucking date that I got released during the portal ritual that I did with this group. Like, wow. And then they're saying they released all the red dragon. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm red dragon, I'm Akuna, fire dragon, I'm Darl Levian and shit. And they're freaking out about that stuff. Like, they're like worried, freaking out, like, oh no. And that's the whole idea about when the things in the media about the Leviathan being seen in the aerial, that's the delusional thing, as well as something imprinted saying, hey, that's you. You're the motherfucking guardian here, dude. Oh. You know, that was like, for me, a message. Like, oh, you're that guy. And that was along the lines of getting into what Behemoth really is. Like, Behemoth, the Earth Dragon, Behemoth, that's like, that's me. Like, I'm like this. I'm gonna pop out of the fucking mountain, and go, roar, and everybody eat everybody. No, I'm fucking around, but I was looking like, yeah, like that shit's silly. I like it. It's funny. But that's how I am. I'm very animated, and I'm looking for, you know, the female of me animated just as well, and you know, we can be nuts together. Example. This is a very messed up example. It's like buddy stuff. Like, okay, Homer Simpson and Bart Simpson, that example, they put pans in their head and they just hit each other. Like, not really doing that, but that kind of silliness. The partner that you will be is my, you know, significant other that will be around. That's exactly what you're going to be like. You're going to be just like that. Like, yeah, let's go do this stupid shit. I don't want to get hurt, but okay, let's go have fun. and to me, that's just my energy. That's just dragon. That's what we are. We're very friendly, highly intelligent, wise, and we want to share. And what it is? We're looking for the connection that we used to have with humanity, with humans. That's what we're looking for, the reconnection. And that's why we slept. That's why we're still here. That's why we never left. Then again, yes, it's higher frequencies. I'm just saying, we never left though. We are the gates. We can't leave. Well, I don't know if we're all considerably gates, dragon energy, but yeah, we are the gate. I'm saying I'm a fucking mobile living gate here and shit type thing. That's this whole thing. Like, tell you, man, if you guys can see that shit, it's amazing. When I seen my crown, my fucking crown, dude, that was before I seen my horn. Before this came in, before this started growing in, I used to have a cowlick swirl, like a storm looking back here. It's not there anymore. Where is it? It's gone. There's no imprint of a swirl like a storm. It's gone. But I was with a ritual that I did with those people that I used to know. Anyways, I did all that shit, transition timelines and transition to physicality, and then I gained my fucking horn, my one horn. But I got 2 horns on the side, which is really my crown, and what my crown is a fucking huge ass golden pillar with the electric rainbow waves going up. That's just all they do, and at the end they static, they fizz. And that's my crown. And I mean, I can't show it. It's huge, dude. I mean, I can't even show it. I would have to back away over there just even to get an idea. Even I see myself like I could stand there. It's too tall. I mean, it's like I'm imagining something like 8, 9 feet tall. I don't know, man. This is a weird ass, some tall ass shit on my head, dude. Okay, I'm thinking like Egyptian pharaoh things when they had the U that goes up. Something like that idea, but it's just 2 giant golden pillars with balls at the top, like a telephone pole. No. A flagpole top, the round top, like that, but it's a golden pillar just sticking straight up, right here, and just straight up, slanted, but they keep going up, and they go up so far, and it's like, I can't even see it, it's so damn tall, you know what I'm saying? I have to look in the mirror, and then when I had seen it, I had to duck down, and I couldn't see the top still. But that's my crown, dude, like, that's my crown. And so off of that I seen one time only, no, twice I seen that, this thing changed, and then I get this fucking God's magic 8-ball on my head. Like if you can't see this, because I'm gonna grow this as a mohawk out. There is a fucking the S. That S thing that you used to draw. Yeah, that's what's on my fucking skull here. Like that thing is the shape of the 8, the infinity sign. If what I'm aware of, it's God's sacred symbol. I'm one of the 144. Yeah, that's just what it is. And so we're just connecting and growing and not using ego to hurt each other. Although I kind of might have a habit because, I had been forced in chaos, y'all. So I like to challenge each other. I don't know, man. I mean, it was a dragon energy thing, the challenge. Because you look at, learning about myself internally, star seed lineage, as well as your star seed lineage from your astrology chart concept. I'm Syrian. Goddamn. I guess that's for the Syrian. I'm Syrian from Sirius, Sirius star system, Draconian. Them two is another one. But because for years of learning about starseed lineage, like, okay, I am Arcturian and Pleiadian mix. But from those ideas of those main families, who am I? But within higher up, Lyran. Yeah, I'm Lyran. I'm Lyonese or Lyran? Yeah. So, I have that lineage. And that's another thing there too, why I guess that cat scratched me. I had a white and black cat in the neighborhood. They're gone, I think, because the energy changes. But I woke up one morning, I never been by the cat where it was friendly enough to approach me, because they both were just scared of me. But I ended up with a fucking cat scratch right there, like, it's not blood or anything. It was just I woke up with it. I'm like, the fuck is this from? I'm looking everywhere. Like, what else I got on me? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm looking out the windows, when, later on, because I open the windows up, get light in here in the house. I see 2 of the cats, both cats sitting on my fucking fence. And what I got the impression was the cats is they're going, ha 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 ha, you can't get us, ha 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 ha. That's the impression I got. And I'm just like, oh, I love you. I'm just being me as Mac. For the cats. But then I got resonating, like, that's what that meant. Why I got a cat scratch on me. 3 fucking call marks. 3 cat. There's a cat scratch. I'm like, oh, fucking. I try to approach the cats. I left food and water out there for the cats. The white cat would eat it and then take off. But then he stopped drinking the water too. That was during this year here, when this happened, this summer year. It's just recent months ago, up to recently, like weeks ago. Yeah, it's just like that happened. And then that just healed up after like a good about a good week, about a good 7 days, it's totally gone. Maybe longer than that. Maybe longer than that. It was like a little over a week, it's totally gone. I'm putting antibiotic ointment on it. But it was just like stigmata started to come back at me. And like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm not hell no. Because it was a thing when I was younger. The stigmata thing, like you're being attacked physically, metaphysically. And I'm like, I'm not having, no, you're not doing that shit to me. That's what I'm saying. That's how you change things. You're not accepting something that I don't know what was presented to me, but I'm not accepting that. But I got through the energy is that they were the Lyran, some Lyran race mix, and by scratching me, dragon, they've accepted me as their own. That's just what I thought of, and I got the information. I'm like, huh. So they scratched me because it must be a thing. I don't know. I don't know about animal mentality. Animal race mentality. I'm a human. I want to bash your head with a fucking soul smasher and laugh at you and walk away and take your money. That's human. Maybe steal your girlfriend from you too, right? That's human. Mentality of a human. God. I'm just saying, like, you guys are bizarre people, probably worse than me. You probably have a scent that I can scent from off you, and like, you stink. And you're like, what's wrong? Because that has happened kind of like recently. I smelled somebody like, you stink. And I don't know what it was. It's just a different scent. And then the scent of the area changed too. I just do my stuff. Like when I moved in here 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago approximately now. Yeah, actually 2.5 years ago. It smelled like fucking dead, not dead, but bum. Like, why would the area smell like BO, Like bad BO, like human BO, like what the hell? Like the land, the area. Like when I drive away, it smells gone. I drive in the area, like, I noticed that. And it could have been some energies. It could have been the lizard people. I don't fucking care. It's like, dude, we're going to get along. But in the way I moved away from that stuff is what I did in this physicality state of the human. This is my experience. Here, too. And it's just like, yeah, this is how it works. Take it with a grain of salt. If it applies to you, use it and go with it. If not, don't put your energy towards it. And that's the thing about the Archon, is what I was told yesterday from a video I watched, that the things that they present to you, if you accept it, you can get into that trap and be reverse cycled into where you don't want to be. Then you have to fight and ask for help to get out of that. So be careful of those things. Somebody's offering you something that you know from here, that you get signaled to hear that this seems kind of weird. No, I don't want nothing to do with this. Because it's about fear. They want to keep putting fear into you. Motherfucker, I eat fear, guys. Like, that's why I'm death. I get to eat fear. Like, I eat anything, anyways, but like, that shit ain't gonna affect me. Death, like Grim Reaper, death, yeah, that's that's what I am, like, as Namtail. Like, that's the mechanism, the job assignment, I guess you could say that too, because I'm converting, I'm changing everything, I'm transmuting, right? Energy. And as dragon, that's what we do anyway, just what we do. But I'm death. So as death, I'm sorting everyone out as Anubis. And I'm separating everything and everyone. The judgment shit, I guess. Anubis, the judgment stuff, death. I mean, that's just what I'm getting right now. So, yes, Anubis. Yeah. And that's cool. Wow. And that's the there's a combination of them too. Not Set, Anubis, and Thoth. Fucking hell, Ninkazita. Or as, if I can remember his name, Carlson, the black guy, famous. He called them, I can't think what he called them. I know him as Ninkazita. Thoth, Ninkazita. And that's, it is Peru. It's that, because that's what I was told, quarter, the Anuk and Thoth had found me there. But in the lineage, I'm one of, it's something I don't get it. in that lineage, I'm one of those direct sons. I'm like, I don't know how that works. I don't get it, man. And that's what the whole idea about the Egyptian pantheon or the Atlantean stuff and how I'm god of chaos, it's that kind of for me. Yeah, I'm very out there because I know a lot. I'm the record. I have to know everything. So as the human being the record, I'm here to maintain the status quo of the sacred timeline. And nothing can diverge from the sacred timeline. You just can't. Not with me, you can't. Like, they've been trying in the past, then they fuck up. And that's what I'm saying. Now they're reaping what they sowed. And I'm laughing because they're getting what they deserve. I don't have to do nothing but me. I don't have to keep trying. I never did. Spewing out more energy that's going to hurt them more because my energy versus their energy is not compatible. All I'm going to probably do is help heal them. And they're going to keep doing negative. I'm just guessing on that right now. So whatever, that's why it's always been a thing for me as a human, is not to do what everyone else be doing when they get emotional, involved. And that's all they are. Because I've been there, and I always think of scenarios when I'm in those moments. When I'm upset, I'll rah, that, and I'm gonna pout. I'm gonna goddamn be a troll or dragon ass. I don't fucking know. Raising hell. Stomping on the ground and being loud. And in doing that, as I've always done, it is an effect. And like, I don't have to be like thinking about how something's going to happen to some individual or group of whatever. Because in the back, I realize, maybe not up front, but in the back, I'm realizing they're already got and they're going to get what they deserve. I don't have to do anything anymore. But it's hard for me to remember that. And as the human, I'm like, I want to engage more and make sure it's happening. I want to be a front row seat. Well, I guess I would be considered front row seat being the human, right? Witnessing all the garbage dissolving away. Yeah. Yeah. And that's another thing I noticed about myself is I'm so focused now. This is supposed to be a lazy eye. This is my dragon. And that's why it was a lazy eye. Like, this would be a lazy eye. Like, right now, this would be like, like I'm looking at you. Now, focus with this eye. And this one would probably go lazy. But I trained the mind to be a unified mind. And I sunk it with the soul. Well, the seat of the soul, if you consider that, the heart chakra. The thing that you're supposed to be listening to, the connection for God, from God, like Father's connection. You pay attention to that, and you use this to get signal from here as in what you need to do. How are you going to be expressive? Sure, this may be a processor considerably, right? The mainframe that keeps you in this state is considerably the CPU, your brain, right? Supposedly, right? But what runs the brain is this. Without this motherfucking pumping, you ain't got no brain. No use, And that's another physical concept there too. It doesn't matter. So I would say the soul would be within. And like I said, like people think that their soul would look like themselves. Maybe that to them there is. Like me, I'm scary looking. I'm straight up with you guys. I don't like the way I look. And I'm saying like the fucking orb thing, that weird circle, like that's me. That's God. Like that's me version of what God is. Or maybe it's me looking at my higher self. And I'm like doing that and then looking at myself in the mirror and trying to go through the abyss in that aspect. I'm terrifying looking. I'm like, I'm freaky. I can't do that. I mean, I do it. But it's like, this is some trip. And this is no drugs. I don't need that shit. I smoke weed, but I'm sober now. I was going to hit some, but I got this video going. And I'm about to quit the video here. But man, I was staring at myself in the mirror like I did 2 days ago. And I'm looking for changes in my eyes or anything. I'm like, dude, this is scary looking. Just the void. Like, it's scary. And I'm like, bitch, I'm from the motherfucking place. And wait, I'm like, bitch, ah! Okay. The void. No. Well, for me, the void is interpreted as the place where non-existence is. God and Mother is there. The Great Spirit and Barbelo is there. That's all that there is. That's what I'm saying, the void. But as in some other type of void of like the void of existence, or I don't know what the hell people think about. I don't know, maybe it's a similar thing. But what I get there is just sound. It's vibration, it's Mother. It's all there is. You hear like drops of water. But all there is the water and what's all around, the void. You get the water, and you get the void. And within the water, for me, I hear Mother. You know, like treading in water and coming up. And like drops. Like it sounds like drops of water, but where the fucking drop come from, you know? But it's vibration. It's not sound. It's just movement, vibration. And that's God, Mother and Father, unity. But yet the monad is that all in one. I don't know how to explain the monad as other than the one consciousness, but trying to describe that. But trying to describe Barbelo, Mother, as in the darkness, the Vian of the deep, like Dragon Mother. It's a lot, yeah, because that's how deep I am. And that's Mother, the waters, Mother. And then above, in the void, all around, is the Father. That's it. And that's what I'm saying. I don't want to have to return to that because I'm animation. I want to create and co-create. So I go to different existences. And as what we are as the ascended master, that's what we do. And when I leave from this vessel, that's what I plan on doing, just traveling, sightseeing, really. Lots of sightseeing, because I've been here a long time. I've been here, I've been here since the very beginning conception of Earth. Like whatever Earth was supposed to be, with the collision, that's when I got here. That's when I got here. Like I got here with the collision. Me and all the other souls, we all came here together. But I don't know how that is a thing. And then I ended up as a Maldekian, a Maldek, and that, I don't know. As I'm saying, like it's like that happened in dragon form weirdly. And then the actual physicality of the Maldekian energy and fifth frequency happened. And then we got all booted out. And then we're floating around in considered fourth frequency at the time. And like, dude, we're just floating around. We got nothing to do. The fuck are we doing? But yet, the second ascension plan was get everybody out of hell. Because the first plan that happened. So the second plan is this. It all comes down to what we're doing now as the human. The second ascension plan. It's realizing that you are free already internally and no one can tell you, judge you, and keep you bound to whatever you don't will. That's what it is. But you're only in control of you. I can't do that for you. I can't do that. You can't do that to me. And like, we're in different realities. You know, you can affect the global collective reality, but it's now not just Earth. It's totally multiversal, all frequencies, and that because I'm a universe, you're a universe. We're one verse that holds all the information that's retained that needs to be retained in this vessel as God. That's the universe. But you and me together, just two of us, is a multiverse because there's more than one. And then it's like that's how it is. And as Earth is a melting pot of energies, of like a school to remember and change. It's a traffic node like a transport stop is what Earth is. Oh, I'm going to go do this in the worst way scenario. So when I go back to what I am as this, whatever you are, I'm advanced, way far advanced than what I am in this state now. And so what do? We come here and experience what it is to be the lowest consciousness existence, the human, and forgetting that we're God, actually. Yeah. But within knowing that connection, we're these other beings, we were negative beings. Like, we're not demon. Demons are the ones that we're not battling, but we're playing with. It's what they say. It's our nephew yelled above. It's his creation, and that's how I state now that because of he is our sister's spark and created humanity through that process, he should get a pass in a way where he's being recreated into a higher form of himself and be managing something else that he could do good. Consciously aware. But if he's too fucked up himself, he'll have to get recycled like all of his other down lingering, like Satan, whatever 5 Lucifers there are, all other arcana. That's what I'm saying. Osmodeus came to me asking for help, and I'm helping. But they have to be transmuted, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of. Because it's like, well, you're not totally going to get destroyed. It's just whatever you were is being destroyed, and you're going to be used now for other things. And I don't know how, if Osmodeus is really going to be accepting that type of thing. You know, the old energies of the paradigms. All that's done, way done with. And we're bringing this new paradigm that we're co-creating together. Yeah. Yeah. So that's where we're at now. So with this whole movie of a video, there will be plenty of information. Go rewind, repeat, take your time. There may be parts and placements where I'm being movement of too fast for you. When I'm in those states, this is what I do. I pause the video that I'm watching and I think about it. Well, I have to sit back and recollect because I'm like, right? Just here. Nothing, everything's cool here. Everything's like mellow and shit. So when I'm here, what I do is just calm down and I take that energy and I just disappear it or bring it down or merge these energies up with it, and then it comes back down. And then I just make it go away. Now I'm learning to make it no, I'm not accepting that. There's no more of that. Whatever that feeling is, no, I'm good. Sometimes you gotta crack your neck because it could be just tension physically because you've been in a place holding your body in a certain position all this time, you know. So you gotta move up. I'm leisure lazy. I'm not lazy like my house is filthy lazy. No, hell no. But I'm leisure. I like to be relaxed. I like to relax a lot and be a sloth kind of like. I'm just here, man. Like a lot of crazy shit going around me, right? And I'm just like, I like to be like that. Not like, oh man, I gotta get up and act and react. No, I'm just responding. I'm just like, I see it. I'm observing whatever is going on. And when stuff like that, I'll be like, all right, I need this to happen. And it changes. Like I imagine somebody's fighting. I imagine then that they're not fighting anymore. And how they stopped fighting. Like I go through a scenario with that. I just do that. I don't know who they are. Just random things that come to my mind in that aspect, right? And then I think of like the idea now, colors, red and blue, the idea. That's what I am that. That's why I'm the middle. Because I am red and blue. I am both. I'm the visible flame, yo. That's what I'm saying with the idea of people want to get portraits, honor me by showering me with a bunch of gifts, as long as I obey them, kind of thing. Like none of that's happening, yo. I ain't accepting that bullshit. And it's recognizing that is what's being presented. But another aspect, because it may still come back around if you're not settling it. If you ignore it, like you have a problem and you ignore it, but it still persists, you have to fix it. We don't want to fix our problems. We don't. It sucks. It hurts. It sucks. But we got to do it. Because you'll be in a better state once all that negative is let go of. Because then you can receive the fullness. You can receive the fullness then. Because it's empty spot, now it's going to be filled with what you're requesting. And that's how everything works. How you respond, how you think, the way you behave is all a reflective, not a mirror, but it's a reflection of what you will receive from yourself. Like you, God, like the universe. Because everything's within you. And while we're playing in this video game called, what I call the humanity sagas, yeah, I like that, the humanity sagas. But while we're playing this game, we're doing things here. And while we're doing things here, it's also affecting us largely and then outwardly here, expansively. I don't know, I feel proud of myself. Yeah, I think that they were, whoever they may be, the negative narrative, the old paradigm. They wanted us as me, dragon, to turn into a corrupted soul and stay trapped for longer as what they keep trying. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. So all of those who they think they got, they've already been released, even though they think they got them. They've been released, not accepting that. You know, truly, if you don't accept it, you're not going to experience it. You know, you don't have to even argue or fight with anything that's in a calm. You can just ignore it, right? That's what's coming through now. We can just ignore it. It doesn't exist for me. I'm moving on to something else, paying my attention towards something else, focusing my direction of awareness towards something else. And that's what you'll receive, is just that. And since you're doing that, that's what you're going to keep receiving more of. Yeah. This has been a great video for you and for me to express myself in the human form to all of us who we are. And oh my God, guys. I just had a thought of meeting all of you in different times, in different places. And each of those would be the events and how they are expressed. Yeah, no, I get that too. A lot of crying, a lot of good tears. And that was being brought back to me now too, of this saying from our sister Sophia. The next time it rains, remember me. What I know that means is so powerful. And I don't know, I challenge you guys. No, I mean, it's just a thought. It's like when I cry, I'm raining and I'm remembering why I'm here. Why we have come. There's a movie that came from, and that was during a time when I was discovering myself a bit more within the gnome, elven lineage of who I was, or is, or am, and will be. And I found that information from that in a movie called Viking. Just the word Viking. And it's about three brothers who are supposed to rule the world. And it begins, and not begins, but it's related to control of people through bloodlines. And that's what that was about, that movie. And there was a woman in there, dressing in purple, blue, dark blue, purple. And she was a queen, and some king had stolen. It was like a Troy idea. And like, dude, this happened. This is historic information. And all three of them were fighting over religious right and of the land and ruling of the land through God. And this woman was a key. And for me, she represented our sister Sophia. And that woman has said to a man that she loved, I think it was in a letter, or maybe she told him before they left, or she left, whatever it was, situation of the movie, next time it rains, remember me. There was a bad king who wanted to own her as a possession and marry her and control her, because she was a Christ, is what that was. She was a Christ. Like, yeah, that's what the whole story was. She was a holy person, a mother, a female, who was all about compassion, and the people in the area had sensed this, that she was special. So they thought of trying to control her. Like, no, you're not doing that. I didn't finish the movie. I didn't want to finish it. It got boring. It really did start getting boring towards the middle. But that's what came from, the idea of, next time it rains, remember me. And that's what I do when it rains, if it ever does around here, you know. And then when I cried, I remember why we have come. And it is to unify what we have lost and regain and reclaim our natural birthright that's been given to us just by being this. You know? So there is the concept, or I can think of the concept of negative energy entities who are trying to infiltrate the human vessel so they can gain the same thing. Like, dude, you think we're stupid? Like, us and our higher selves and angels, and even the V themselves, or even the demons. The V and demons are different. The V are familiars. The demons belong along with the Arcana, which belongs along with Yaldabaoth, the demiurge. And that goes within the lower urges of the chakra 2 kind of concept, being that we are the universe. I don't know where I want to lead from that, but yeah. That's a lot of information. I know it is so much. And I repeat this information. It's like I notice that with anyone who is always on the same path, they repeat themselves to new crowds, new people. And for me, it's like, God, this is annoying that I got to do this, but it becomes natural because I've done it for such a long time. Because I don't know if you know what information I know, because I share it, but I don't know if you gravitated or you caught it, you know, that stuff. But in the world of the humanity sagas, we are free, my people. We are free, my loves. We're all fucking whatever you want to be and how you want to exist through the compassion and knowing love and love. Through compassion and love. Co-creating reality from what we thought we were in the human to what we actually authentically are in the human. This story that we're all casting and broadcasting to each other and for each other. And me supposedly being out there and known by the world, it's like, oh my God, I gotta do what? I feel like this. I'm gonna have to be a pope in a Pope mobile. Don't touch me! Hi! Hi! Don't touch me! Hi! God. Oh. No, for real though. It's some weird crap like that. Because it's like everybody wants to get a hold of me in some way, right? Because of who we are. And I'm being paraded through crowds. And you guys are idiots. Well, those who are still, halfway asleep or whatever. Because I did like, dude, I am not your God. Like, we are not here to be worshipped, yo. And that's what I say. See, the ETs bow to us because we're doing them a favor by connecting. You get that, guys? When you're reconnecting with whoever you're knowing yourself to be, you're benefiting them more than they benefiting you. Because you're completing the mission that you're supposed to be doing. So you don't have to keep repeating Earth anymore if you choose not to. I'm done. I'm done, dude. It's limiting. It's very limiting. Like, I'm so used to, got it. Yeah. Okay. Just imagining and having things done. I'm so used to that. I'm not talking about being a human. I'm just saying that's how it was for me. And it's like, yeah. I'm realizing I had to pause all that funness so I could help others to help get fun too. I'm not selfish. I may be a grouch, but I'm not selfish. That's what it is. I'm Oscar the Grouch. That's what I would be. Oh my God. It's hilarious. Yeah, I would be Elmo or Oscar the Grouch. From Sesame Street. Because I gripe and I'm grumpy and but then I'm like, hey, everything cool, yeah, guys, all right. But when something goes bad, it's not my way. I gripe. Because I have to fix it. Or I have to get adjusted to it. And like, oh. And that's the flow, the balancing act that we're all doing. We can't be God directly down here. We can't do that. So people trying to do meditation and stuff, you're God, but you're not being God, because being God means you are completely omnipotent to everything. There's no purpose for you to be here directly. So how we get here is through this flesh. And unifying mother and father in the child. Yeah. Like for me, it's not. But an example, soul, the sun, and mother as in the ground, Terra. Combining them with what we do is, in our channeling that we do as energy or whatever, we're being ourselves. We're doing that connection. And then doing that, building a stronger foundation. And then others want to do that too, because they're like, hey, you're having fun. Hell yeah, I'm having fun, motherfuckers. Come on, bitch, get over here. Goddamn bitch ass nigga. Get your ass over here, punk motherfucker. So yeah, I'm rude. But I don't, I'm being a butthead. That's what I do. I'm a butthead. No! I like me butthead. Yeah. And that's all it is. I'm like, yeah, guys, I'm like a giant kid. Yeah. But I'm not naive as a giant kid or something, as a kid would be about wisdom. No. That's where they thought wrong or where they had it all wrong. And then when the energy was like, this is an impossibility. It's not supposed to be here. What do you mean? I was assigned to come here. What do you mean I'm not supposed to be here? Because they didn't plan for me and us to be here. Oh well, we came regardless because we were told by Father to come. You're not Father. That's what that comes out with that too. But I share myself with you to let you be upfront with what I'm about. All it is connecting, communicating, growth, expanding through proper wisdom. And there's things you guys have that I'm going to be like, I know. The instant, like I change reality. That's just what I'm great at. But the instant transmission thing, like, okay, I'm here and I want to get over here. So if I'm here, I have to figure out how I'm going to go. Other than like jumping. So I'm figuring this out now. I'm just trying to figure out. It's one of the things that I can do. Like Buddha. Like I'm on one side of the lake and I want to be on the other lake. So I am there. And there I am. Instant transmission, instant transition. I don't know what the exact word is. But that's the thing that I'm supposed to know. Like really in the flesh of, since I'm the Time Lord, of course I would know that. I can stop time. That's what I'm saying. Changing reality. I can stop time. I mean, it's what I do. And so there's the Thoth energy idea concept. But, I mean, I relate with him. But that's all I do. I relate with him. So in that concept of that energy feels me as a father. I mean, feels me as a son. Yeah, I can see that. Because it's like with Enki, that's what we all are, right? We're like his children. He's there to protect us and to help us to grow along. Yeah. Like I don't care. That's what I'm saying. I don't care where the energy properly is coming from, but as long as it's properly aligned for me, I'll accept it. If it's not properly aligned, get the fuck out of here. You know, that's how I am. Like, no, I don't accept that tolerate foolishness. I never did. No, seriously, as the human personified here, I don't tolerate foolishness. So like bully mentality, like, okay, picking on somebody, okay, that's a little bit deep, but I do that. But I'm not bullying. But I may come off as a bully. I'm bragging. This is what we do, dude. So when I'm getting familiar with the Draconians, and I'm like, well, okay, that's what I have to do now. You know, I've been somehow contacting from see, hi guys. They're in here and shit already. I'm friendly to everybody. But if I'm presented to you and you tell me to go away, I'll leave you alone then. Fine. Okay. You don't want me? Fuck you then. But everybody wants love and deserves love. And I'm here to help provide that. And I'm not doing it myself. I'm saying all of us who are doing this. I'm just like, I'm in the cosmos because I'm dragon. Like, I'm dealing with a lot of shit. Like, I don't know about no battling because I don't deal with that. Like you can't battle us. Like, how? No, I'm like, seriously, like, me. How do you battle me? Because I always, like I said, I just warp the scenario and it goes back to them negative. I don't know what happens. It just like happens. It just happens to them. Like, y'all can't fuck with me. I was doing this where energy would be sent to me, like neighbors and shit, not here, but elsewhere. And I'm like, okay, 1,000-fold of the same energy right back to you. And that became my norm. And now it's like, okay, it's totally like, I used to feel darts, seriously, feel shit hitting my neck. Seriously, motherfuckers. It's hilarious now, but I used to feel that shit. Like, what the fuck is that? Ow! The fuck was that? And then I'll be like, okay, whatever that was, 1,000-fold of energy right back to him. But I guess because I would be doing that so often, of course it stopped. But now it's gotten to the point where, like, no, this is how it is because I have my angels, our angels, and my brothers and sisters there too. Motherfucker, this is how it is now for real. Oh my God, it's like it's a dart comes towards me, it hits me, bounces off wherever it's my boundary would be. Immediately they got angels coming to attack them right away. Like a gang thing, dude. It's funny the way I imagine it. It's like somebody shoot here. And all of a sudden, oh, get attacked right away. Look at you see it, the arrow coming down, and then I don't know what happened to it. And all of a sudden you get fucking boom, 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 beat the fuck up and shit, whatever, you know, like That's what I imagine it's like now with those motherfucking energy motherfuckers, whoever they are, whatever they are, because I deal with the energy itself, not like ET family energy. You know, it's just my lineage, because I've been here so long, yo. So with information lately is people are looking at me and like we see you, we feel you, but we don't get why you're responding the way you are. Because I am father, I am mother. That's why. We are one. Yeah, that's what that shit is, yo. That's all the crap is. Like, yo, I just find it funny now, though. Because it's like that came to mind when the video came up a few days ago about that stuff of, you know, the change, the recent energy change, spike that happened, that, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago it was. And then I get a video a little bit along that same timeline about what happens with us 144 now. It's like, motherfucker shit goes, it don't even hit me. It just like dissolves, or I don't know what happens to it. Immediately upon impact, whatever was coming after me is being attacked. Instantly, like that's what it's like now. Like fucking gang tag, beat up, motherfucker clubbing and shit, and then they disappear. And the beans are just like dazed and whimpering and shit, like they don't know what the fuck just happened. They don't know anything. They're fucked up. They got their ass beat. And that's my vengeance. That's my vengeance now. Like I don't have to destroy you. I can, you know, but I'm just gonna send somebody to beat your ass. I don't have to do it. They're doing it themselves automatically. I don't have to ask anything anymore. It just happens, you know. That's like, yeah, that's how high I'm at now, yo. Yep. When I went through the fear stage last year, it was this time last year, I went through some scary shit. I was tripping. I was tripping balls. And I'm like, I wasn't even smoking weed at the time, too. I wasn't doing nothing. I'm just channeling energy. Oh my God, you know, I just went through a trip. And I went through a dream is what I did. Like I experienced physically what I had dreamt of many years ago in different scenarios. I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, I'm aligning, right? Like the front line in my house, the fence line, I dreamt that motherfucker. And I'm just waiting for my girlfriend to show up. Come on, baby. Or babies. Can't get jealous. We could play together. All of us. No, I ain't doing no split tongue thing. I ain't doing that. You crazy. I mean, I had my tongue pierced before. I mean, you talk about when I was 19, I think I had my tongue pierced. And then I had it for a couple of years. and that's it. My ears are still pierced, and I can get earrings through them still, just a regular size 14 gauge. And, you can tell because I wear those ones. So, yeah, guys, this is about it for the video. I'm done. I love you guys so much. Let's connect. Communicate with me. Yes. Yeah, I know you're out there. Don't be shy, embarrassed. Tell me some stories about yourself. A little bit about yourselves in the comment section here. Maybe one day we can reunite physically, you know what I mean? Like in the same space, physical space, meeting up somewhere in a group. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Excuse me. But that's what I think we're doing anyways. And there are places I can go, but being who I know I am, it's like I don't want to do that too much. And I mean, I'm already affecting things. But I don't want to go directly into another field and further distort something that's not ready for me to be there. So that's why I think I'm here for resonating for a minute, and then when I start traveling, I will travel, and it'll be safe and okay for me to travel. That's what I'm thinking this has all been about, like in that situation, because I love to travel. I like to go look at shit, like, oh my God, I feel this, and experience life, niggas. Like, for real, man. That's what I like to do. Because I've done that already, and I like it. It's cool. And got that, like, the idea about the girl with the Burger King. She had a traveling backpack with her, and, she was doing her thing. Whatever it is, I don't know. Maybe it was the Mount Shasta thing, I don't know. Maybe that's why. But yeah, like with Mount Shasta out here, like Mount Shasta, I'm returned. The prodigal son has returned, bitches. Like, that's what I'm stating here, or that. Like, hi, I'm a human now. I'm referring to my Maldikian self. It's been aeons, not eons. It's been aeons. But I'm here. We're here. Yeah. And that's what I say about me as dragon energy, traveling the cosmos. I've traveled the aeons, the different 7 gods of the different universes that have been created, or different, whatever how that goes. The archon of the matriarch, no, the architects, basic, like the 12 angels of Atlantis, the 12 ascended masters, is like that kind of concept thing. I forgot what I wanted to say there, but that's what I'm relating with. But I'm going to do here, that's it for the video, guys. Share me with what you got. What do you want to hear me about? Like, what do you want to know? Like, is there, there you go, since I'm the record. Yeah. You have any questions about your like, not your soul lineage or astrology chart shit or card? I don't do any of that bullshit. I don't do that's stupid. I don't do that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't fucking need that. But if you have questions that you might think I may have an answer to, yeah, I may have an answer. Or I could say, go here or fuck off. I don't know. But it's just like, hey, that's it. But I'll have an answer for you. It may not be the one you desired or the one that's properly fit. But usually I do have an answer for everyone, because that's just the way it's always been. And how it really is now. Like, people ask me things about life and being human and all these other stuff, and I give them my answers and they take it. And I'm truth. I can lie, but I'm not lying. What the fuck? What am I gaining here? That's what I'm saying. Like, okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not really out to gain anything directly. Indirectly is just in the entire connection of what we're supposed to be doing in the first place. That's what I'm gaining here. Connections, more friends, more people to communicate with. I would say more souls to eat too. But that's just my jokiness there, guys. Yeah, I know. Look at that. Yeah, exactly. Just like that. Shit. Oh my God. When I was looking at the camera eye view and I did that, I saw the peripheral, but I saw like my face started to come apart. That was funny looking, like, whoa, shit. I haven't done that one. That's totally new to me. It was like a peripheral viewpoint thing. Like I'm doing this, I'm looking, and then I just see like the tracers. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. When my throat chakra got unlocked 4 years ago, that's what I was seeing, like in blue light. Like you see tracers on your hand, like, oh my God, what the fuck? I'm not tripping. I'm like, what is this shit? I'm like, what is this? This is cool. And then this was lit up, like this was fucking bright purple and blue and shit, dude. Like in video, I would see it. Like I would play back a video that I record, or I'm with a group of people and that would happen. Like, whoa, I didn't know about that stuff. You know, I didn't know about ley line technology in your hands, the grid system itself, you know, the Merkaba, your vessel, the physical flesh, and the grid line system, your chakra system. I didn't know about that stuff exactly. I didn't know that. Telling you, like, relatively, this is in the human new for me, but it's not new. I know it's not new. It's reminding. Oh, it's a memory, guys. As I was saying, right now, in the now, in the present, is the now. For me, it's considered the living echo, or a living echo, since there's more than just one. And what I mean by that is being in the now. Our higher self, and closer we are to God, that's like, there's no time. There's no way of defining that. Can't. I'm hungry. Yeah. There's no way of defining that from this perspective. So what we can perceive in this perspective is what we gain. That's all I got to end with, I guess. I'm hungry. I feel, oh man, I've been out here for so long. I'm hungry. But, yeah. Lots of energy being used here. I love it. Just send me your feedback, guys. Share me your stories. Let us get to know each other, because that's what we're doing. Building the new golden dawn. That's how I see this. This is, Alistair calls it, the new golden dawn. The beginning of the new age. Age of Aquarius, the golden age. The unification of what is. That's what we're doing. I love you all. Be well.